Ain't no way. I was so prepared on how I'm gonna be doing my introduction, and then all of a sudden, the game closed itself. Huh. Let me redo that. Let me redo. I'm gonna do this for freaking YouTube. So hey, hi, say hi to YouTube. Hello. I'm gonna be posting this on my what do you call this, VOD channel, where I'm also gonna be posting my edited gameplays that I edited like last year or 2 years ago. Hold on, what the fuck? I was so prepared on how I'm gonna be doing the introduction, and then all of a sudden the game just closed. Just disappeared. Just disappeared. This game out. Also, do let me know if everything is all. Oh, here we go. There she goes. And thank you for the head pat. Thank you for stopping by. Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you for stopping by. But let me redo. Can't believe that happened. Game closed. Okay, let me. Is it? It's okay. It's okay. The game is kind of loud for me. Me. There we go. Anywho, this is for YouTube. Welcome to the amazing digital dating simulator. We got Jax here, we got Ragatha, we got Kinger, we got Gangle, Pomni, Zubo, Kane, and Bubble. And if you haven't watched that, see, I really recommend watching it. And please, if you already watched episode 9, the finale, no spoilers. We don't want to ruin anyone's experience for the finale. I know, right? I don't remember. But I've been seeing this like since last week. Is it last week or just this week? I'm not sure. But then I discovered it was on itch.io. So if you guys wanna play the amazing digital dating simulator, you can actually play it and download it on itch.io. And you can also support the creator. But anywho, as you can see on the title, it says here, time to rizz that purple jerk. Because I freaking love my freaking jerk ass of a bunny. I don't know what's with me and choosing characters like Jax. It's just deep inside I'll be like, oh, I can change him. No, you can't. You fucking can't. What do you mean you can change this bunny? No. We know. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm also like planning in the future. I really like Jax's character. Not only because, no, I don't simp for the freaking bunny, but I like, what do you call this? Like, his type of personality and attitude. Not only Jax, but there are also like similar characters that I like, just like him. Honestly, don't blame you. He wore, yeah. Ever since he wore that, I was like, oh my god, I need to buy the plushie where he was wearing a maid outfit. But holy shit, the inflation is crazy. It's like less expensive in other countries, but here is kind of higher, you know? But yeah, I've been wanting to get Jack's merch and Pomni as well. Pomni is actually the first character that I really like and love. At first, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be liking Ragatha or anyone else other than Pomni. But then, I got interested in Ragatha's story. And everyone got more interesting as no, not the character, as time passes by and as the freaking episodes comes out. It's just amazing to see their, well, not everyone was able to showcase their what do you call this, past, but at least I'm just gonna shut the fuck up because I don't want to spoil anything. I've been wanting to yap about the freaking finale, and I have like no one to talk to about it because they haven't watched the finale. Some of my friends did, but still, I don't want to spoiler anything. Try my best. I'm trying my best, okay? I'm trying my best. But you can watch the finale this coming 20th of June. I think it's 6 a.m. here in the Philippines. So if you want to watch that, go watch it. I'm gonna be rewatching it, by the way. I've watched it twice in cinemas. And well, I can't help it, but I found, it just passed by my feed on Twitter, the whole leaked movie. I thought it would be fake, and then all of a sudden it's actually the actual leak finale of Tadsi. And I'm sad I didn't see the show until this year, but at the same time, glad that I saw it this year since the new episode probably drops on YouTube in a while. Yeah, it's gonna be dropping this week. It's gonna be 20th on our time and 19th on I don't know what country. Actually, I'm not sure. But yeah, it will be 20th here in the Philippines, 6 a.m. Thank you, Shiva, for stopping by, and I'm really excited for the, wink wink. But yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to rewatch it this Saturday. Because ever since I watched the finale, I wasn't able to move on that easily. Because it was like, oh, I don't have any new episodes to wait for. There's no more Tad C. It's the end of Tad C. And the only way I could cope is watching my favorite ship. I'm not gonna be saying which. I think you already know. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up. I don't want to talk about my fixation on my ship. Because I'm not gonna be shutting my mouth. Yeah, I'm not ready if ever Has Been and Hell of a Boss ends. Because for Has Been, I do remember they're gonna be ending it on season 5. And Hell of a Boss, I think on season 4, or I think same as 5. Yeah, I can't wait for this 3rd season of Hell of a Boss. I can't wait for more Stola's moment, because I feel like it's gonna be focusing on their family. Maybe not. Oh, also, wait, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but all I can say is I can't wait for Moxie's reaction, if you know what I mean. So if you guys haven't watched Hell of a Boss, Has Been Hotel, Tadsy, they're all in. I choked on my freaking saliva. What the fuck? Yeah, if you haven't watched Tadsy and Hell of a Boss, they're on YouTube, and I think Tadsy is on Netflix as well. And for Has Been Hotel, it's on Prime. And if people will judge you for watching this kind of series, fuck them, okay? If you like watching those series, then you like them. That's what matters. But anywho, we're gonna go back to our digital dating simulator. Once again, I'm gonna be rizzing the purple bunny. I hate him so much. I hate that I liked him. I know for sure I'm not the only one. I thought I'd be the most obsessed. I hate him, but I love him. Yeah, true. I hate him and I love him. I can't. But also, oh my god, can we appreciate the art here? Like, look at Ragatha. Jax looks the same. Jack looks the same, but Ragatha looks so gorgeous here. Pomni looks cute as well as Gangle, and I love Kinger behind there. He's just waving. And Zubo, hello. Kane, well, he's just the same, and Bubble as well. He's just the same. Oh, speaking of, oh my god, I must start yap about this, but it's my first time actually liking, because I remember when I first started watching Tatsi, it was like Jax and Ragatha ship, and I wasn't really into it. Not until I discovered this AU. I'm not sure what kind of AU. There's like different types. I forgot this, but they're like actually in the circus. It's like similar to Greatest Show, and they made this animatic, and it was so good. I was like, you know what? Ragatha and Jax looked so good together in this AU. Actually, is the creator of this game associated? Not really. Nope. They're not associated with Glitch. Because if they are, this wouldn't be free. So, it's not free. It's not free. It's free. So, you guys can play this game. Sorry, I had to freaking cough. But yeah, hopefully in the future I would be able to buy the merch, because I've been wanting to get Pomni merch and Jax merch. I think you guys already know which I ship. I like Funny Bunny. If that's not obvious, you can see it on my Twitter. And worse, on my TikTok. Yeah. I might try this for myself, so I'm a be lurking, but hope you have an amazing rest of your day, Luca. Thank you, Finn. Thank you for stopping by again, and I hope you'll enjoy playing Digital Dating Simulator as well. I will be stopping by if you're gonna be playing this game. Yeah, I think we need to start this right here, right now. Once again, this is the amazing Digital Dating Simulator. You can play it on itch.io for free. Let's see if I could. Oh, also I remember we look ugly here. Disclaimer, this game is fan-made and is no way officially affiliated or endorsed by Glitch Productions or Gooseworks. All events and interactions in this game are not canon. Please do not reach out or harass anyone on Glitch Production team about this game. This game contains bright flash transition. Disclaimer, everyone. Read this, okay? Oh! Welcome to the amazing Digital Dating Simulator, a slice of lifestyle school setting where anything and everything is possible. Can I do that? I'm Kate. And now, wait, it's so loud on my part. I'm Kate, and I'll be your principal for the duration of your stay here at the amazing Digital Academy. Have your classmates pull pranks on the teacher? Really? Become a straight A student, not a straight student. Straight A student or a rule-breaking delinquent. All this while possibly finding love along the way. Ooh, let's go. But enough about my wonderful creation. Let's get you enrolled. First things first, what uniform will you be donning? I'm gonna be a girl. Sounds good. How about your name? What should we call you? Just the same. Lua, no, it's Luca. Luca, huh? Are you sure you like that name? Yes, what? Yep, that's my name. Alrighty then, Luca. Then let's head inside. Why do I sound like freaking all the basics? Oh, there's no music? I will hear my backgrounds then. Hi, my name is Luca. I'm a transfer student to the amazing Digital Academy. My parents moved to the countryside after a vague, tragic event that changed the course of our lives. After I said goodbye to all my friends, my parents got my transcripts and packed up the car. Today is my first day at this new school. Wow. I glanced down at my class schedule. This should be English 101 with Mr. Kinger. So, where's the teacher? I just what the fuck? As I step into the room to let in other students that might be late to class, someone else hops into the room. The figure looks like a tall, white piece from a gaming set. Specifically, he looks like a king in chess. It takes me a moment to put two and two together, but when I do, I almost groan at the pun. Surely his name can't really be Hi, my name's Kinger. You must be pleased to meet me. Kinger! He got Kinger! Mr. Kinger extends a gloved hand, which I shake more out of instinct than out of my genuine sense of excitement. How do I do Kinger voice? It's like Mickey Mouse type of thing. I don't know. Good morning, students. On the docket. Today we have a new student named... what's your name again? Hey everyone, I'm Luca. I look forward to learning with you all and I hope we can all be friends. I'm Luca, don't mess with me and we'll be good. Oh, I feel like Jax would definitely like that shit. I'm Luca and I'm always down for a good time. This is like... Is this the start of me choosing the route or no? Because I feel like if I say this, it'll be like Ragatha, Pomni, Gangle. Yeah, 3 of them. And for this, it would be Jax. And for this, I think it would be Ragatha and Zubo. Oh, fuck. Should we be nice? We should be nice. Rightio. Go on and take any... Okay, I'm so sorry if I can't do Kinger voice. Oh my god. Take any seat. Look at most of our students don't buy. I hope so. One of the other students, a purple rabbit, seems to grin at this. Whoa, chill. I take a moment to think of who's to sit by. I take a seat next to the girl that you color. Oh, this is where. Okay. I sit next to the shy-looking girl with a comedy mask and ribbon body. I sit next to the mismatched figure with a bored look on their face. That's Zubo. I sit down next to the cheery-looking ragdoll in front of the class. I sit down with the mischievous-looking purple. We already know. Wait, we can rizz Kinger? Even the teacher? That's crazy. Okay, we're gonna be going to the mischievous-looking purple rabbit. Ah! I can't scream fully. I can't scream, sorry. I sit down next to the purple rabbit. He looks bored by Mr. Kinger's lecture. As I take a closer look, I see his name is written on a nameplate on his desk. Apparently, his name is Jax. As I get closer look at Jax, I also see he's working his jaw. Is he chewing gum? He catches me looking at him and I almost apologize for staring, but I can't see he isn't offended. Instead, he grins quietly before putting a finger up to his lips. Ah, you ugly ass bastard. He takes a chewed gum between his gloved fingers, reaching out towards the girl in front. Is it Gangle? No! Don't bully Gangle! Damn! The girl in front of us has a ribbon for a body and a comedy mask for a face. She's paying close attention to Mr. Kinger's lecture and Jax is reaching out with the gum on his hand. Is he going to stick it on her mask? Shit. I'm so sorry, Gangle. Oh my god, I really want to warn her. But I'm gonna need to get I'm gonna need to rizz this purple ass bunny. Bunny. Jax reaches forward with practiced stealth, sticking the wet wad of already been chewed gum to the ribbon girl's mask. The ribbon girl lets out a quiet shriek of discomfort, flailing her arms as she desperately pulls away from Jax. Ew! Jax! What is that? What did you do? Wait, that's not how she sounds. I don't know. Her whining and desperate flailing is a little funny, but even as she feels around blindly behind her mask, her movements attract the attention of Mr. Kinger. Kinger. Where's going on? He seems aware something is going on, but he doesn't seem to know what. How is this guy teaching us? Jax is just picking on Gangle again. The mismatched figure pipes up from next to Gangle, who is evidently the ribbon girl that Jax just stuck his gum to. Here, Gangle. Wait, how do you... It's like... Oh wow, I just noticed her eye. Nice. I don't know how to do her voice, but it's like tired, you know. I can't do voice acting, man. Here, Gangle, let's go to the bathroom so we can wash it off. Oh, yes. Carry on then, Zubo. Nothing faces this teacher. Zubul glares staggers into the rabbit as they leave. What? It was funny, right? Back me up here. Jack turns to face me. Yeah. Hmm. Ah, am I really gonna back up this? I mean, I chose this route. Oh yeah. Jack smears as I take his side. It was pretty good prank. It was not, okay? It was not. You're not so bad, you kid. Maybe I can teach his losers how to grow a sense of humor. I wish I have like a friend that really I have a friend that sounds like Jax. Ooh, I would love to like do that someday. Like make not really make or force make my friends like voice act to these characters. I smirk back. Maybe things at this school won't be so bad. I was just setting into my desk and getting used to this place when something burst into the room. Principal Kane. Oh, Principal Kane, how exciting to have you in our class today. A new figure turned to address us. At his side was a bubble with razor sharp teeth. I don't think I'll ever get used to this school. Kinger! Class, how do you do? Principal Kane extends a hand, gesturing to all of us before freezing in place. With a sound like porcelain grinding against porcelain, his teeth slam shut. Oh, his eyes slowly extrude from his teeth like they're not solid objects. Luca, wasn't expecting you here. Panic enthusiasm surfaces his voice as he points his cane at me. Maybe you'll... That's so loud. Maybe you'll be the secret ingredient to make this school interesting. He pauses a moment, rubbing the base of his chin in contemplation for a moment. Is there a reason you're here, Kane? Zubul speaks to him like they're addressing an annoying insect instead of the principal of the school. Kane perks up. That's right! The reason I'm here to make sure we all have an enriching academy experience. One filled with fun, danger, adventure. He begins to list more and more descriptors, increasing his breakneck speed until I can't even tell what he's saying. And most of all, interesting to our studio audience. Us? He turns towards a window and stares out of it for a moment. Who are we looking at? Is he addressing somebody? There doesn't appear to be anyone outside. However, the numbers are in. Students, and it turns out school dramas are just white noise. Normally, this is the time that I tell you, oh, why is that so loud? The time that I tell that means the end of school life as we know it. Kane bites on his hand in mock horror. Glass and Kinger play along, gasping at this revelation. Yango looks ready to burst into tears. However, my sweet tooth... Freaking hate. He's looking at me. My sweet students, your benevolent principal has found a way to bring public interest back to the school in a major way. At this point, the sharp-toothed bubble next to him pipes up. Hello, Ren! Welcome to the stream! I'm currently playing the amazing digital dating simulator. Have you watched that, Z? At this point, the sharp-toothed bubble next to him pipes up. Wait, how do you do that? Is it like nasally? How are you bringing interest back at school, Mr. President? I want to. You should! Actually, you should watch that, Z. And if you're gonna be watching it, I wanna watch it with you as well. Do a freaking, I think if you watch the whole episode up until episode 8, it's 4 hours, so it's like you watching a movie. Yeah, I would love to watch it with you. Oh my god. I'm gonna try my best to shut the fuck up because I really love this show. I really love this series. It's sad that it has ended. It's time for me to rewatch Tadsy. Yay! Chat me, chat me. Oh my god. Since my let's go. Chat me what time you're available. Kane shoots the bubble a confused look, but hits his stride a moment later. So hard. I can't do voice acting, man. You see my little tongue? What the fuck? Stop calling names. What's one thing no academy around here has ever had? This jerk. A cast of by the way, there's no spoiler here, so you're all good. A cast of colorful characters. Competent principal. Ragatha! She's so pretty. Adequate funding? That's not how she sounds like, but okay. Kane shakes his head. Wrong, and surprisingly right, but also not relevant to what I'm talking about. No school around here has the Culture Festival. That's fun. Celebrating the unique talents of its students. So I, being your benevolent principal, have decided to put your class in charge of... I really sound like freaking all these basic. Best Culture Festival this side of the Pacific Ocean. Make it flashy. We gotta keep the interest of our investors after all. Gads! How do you say that? I'm almost late for my deep tissue massage. Alright, Kinger, I'll leave you the list of everyone's responsibilities. You all have 5 days break, a leg or two. Yeah, all this basic. I don't know why. I was so scared and pressured on playing that game. I can't even, play it properly. All I can hear is the stick. As abruptly as he appeared, Kane darts out of the room, disappearing from view as he heads to his appointment. Alright, class, let's see what the roles Kane assigned to each of you for the culture. I cannot do Kinger's voice. Kinger lifts a paper from his desk and begins to read aloud. Ragatha, as the class representative, I trust you to organize the other students and make sure the festival proceeds with no issues. You can count on me. That's not how she sounds like. Again. Zubul and Gangle, you two will work on art to promote and... Am I gonna be together with Jax or something? Not like I'm excited. I'm not sure. We have a pretty big school here, so we'll need plenty of posters and some art to display during the festival. God, I don't have the voice for... I can't. I don't know. I still don't have anything I'm comfortable showing everyone else. That's not how she sounds like. I can do Zubul's... No, not Zubul. Gangle's voice is just I'm not confident enough to do it live. I'm still shy. Pomni... Oh, Pomni and Jack. You know what? Funny Bunny. It's fine. Look up at what Culture Festival is. Shouldn't we do that before we start making posters? Oh my god, I don't wanna... This jerk. Shiba Kuroji, shut the fuck up. Okay, I can't do Jax's voice. Oh, I can hear his voice, but I can't do his voice. Okay. No, I like his idea. Plus, we get to see what Gangle comes up with her posters. If it's anything like what she comes up with when she draws Ragatha. Oh, I still want to know that though. Like, what do you mean? Gangle interrupts Jax before he can finish his thought, pleading with him to stay quiet. The class erupts into chaos as Zubul and Gangle argue with Jax. Pomni tries to find out what a culture festival is, and Ragatha tries to salvage what remains of class and get her classmates to pay attention. By the way, I hope you guys are okay because I got sick again. I fucking got sick again. I've been sick like since what, January? Every fucking month I get sick. I think the worst time that I got sick was end of February up until end of March. Like, that's the freaking worst. I didn't have the voice. I wasn't able to do the singing march. I think I did, but I think I just took a drafts from BandLab. Yeah, hopefully my voice comes back. I am really, it's my fault. It's my fault. I'm sorry, voice. Really, I'm sorry. Worst part, Mr. Kinger seems content to let the students bicker amongst themselves. Maybe he didn't have the rest of his lesson planned and is just waiting out the lunch bell? As if I had summoned it by thinking of it, the lunch bell sounds. Everyone drops their arguments and files out the classroom, trying to find out what I'm doing for lunch. After my chaotic first half of the day, I had worked up quite the appetite. The cafeteria was buzzing with unfamiliar faces around me. There was a selection of places to buy lunch, but none of them stood out from one another. I picked up something to eat at the nearest food place and set about deciding where to sit down. Still, as I scanned the bustling lunchroom, I don't recognize anyone from class. I could check the library. Maybe Pomni or Jax is there. Dude, once I saw the name Jax, I'm gonna go in. That's the route we're aiming for. I walk into the library with my tray in hand. Why are you bringing your food inside the library? I peer through the rows of dusty, cluttered shelves and I see Jax and Pomni by the tables in the middle of the library. Even from here, I can tell Jax is up to trouble. He's tapping his foot impatiently and pacing back and forth. I can barely make out Pomni. Making out with Pomni, imagine. Why would I say that? I'm gonna shut my mouth. Craning her neck to peer up into the tall bunny's yellow eyes. As I gingerly maneuver between the shelves, trying to avoid spilling the cream corn casserole I brought from the cafeteria, I can make out some words. Going to with Kinger as to? I can't hear Jax's response, but I don't have to. As he mimics Pomni's mannerisms, tilting his head from side to side. As I get closer, I can hear her trying to reason with the stubborn rabbit. We should at least try to do what he said. I don't want to be the only one who didn't do anything to help. Against my better judgment, I creep closer, nearly tripping over a steep stool. I manage to creep into earshot. Wise. This whole thing is pointless and no one will even notice if we bail. Trust me. Jax crosses his arm, leaning back and letting out an annoyed sigh. As he leans back, he catches sight of me. Oop. Hey, you kid. Calls out to me. What do you think? We should ditch this dumb culture fair, right? Their name is Luca, Jax. Second off, they were in class with the rest of us. I bet they want to stay on Kane's good side as much as the rest of us. Yeah. I bet they'd rather do something fun like pulling an epic prank. Pomni gives me a meaningful look. Jax shoots me a mischievous grin. Did I say green? Grin. I feel like I should choose my... No, we're not gonna choose. Fuck. Look, I love both of these characters. We're really aiming it for Jax though. That sounds fun, Jax. I don't care about the culture affair. Let's go pull a prank. Oh, I'm so sorry, Pomni. I need to follow this rabbit. See, Pomni, the new kid's cool. Alright, well, you two have fun then. He turns back to no! Pomni! I'm so sorry. Later, Pom Pom. I would love to get called Pom Pom. I don't know why. It's a cute nickname. Not Pomni, huh? She can be so needy. Jack smirks, rolling his eyes. Not like you, huh, new kid? I'm not sure how to proceed for a moment, but I have a feeling I know what Jax wants me to say. Yeah, I'm down for anything. I give Jax finger guns. Oh, let's not do finger guns. Which he scoffs at before grinning at me. He's cool with it. You're so cringe. To be cringe is to be free. But since you're so eager to get on my good side, I came up with something fun for us to do. Let's go on a little field trip outside. Are we allowed to do that? Ugh. Jax rolls his eyes. Jeez, you sound like a broken toy. Is that the only thing you say? I shake my head. I don't want to disappoint Jax. Dude, I don't fucking care if I disappoint Jax. It doesn't matter what we're allowed to do. It matters if we get caught. So keep up, new kid. He finds a door leading to a field, slightly pushing it open before bounding through. I have to sprint to make it through before the door locks. The door leads us onto a softball field. I didn't even know this school had a softball team. Jax gets on all fours, putting his head almost even with the ground as he crawls around. Okay, is he looking for something? Jax, did you lose something out here? Shut up, I'm looking for something. In the few hours I've known him, I've never seen Jax take anything so seriously. I get down on my hands and knees too, checking each blade of grass for anything remarkable. I'm so focused I forgot my surroundings, bumping face first into the seat of Jack's pet. What? He wheels on me. Don't try to get fresh with me, new kid. I blush as I crawl back a few paces. Sorry. Jack shakes his head. You even know what we're looking for. I shake my head. I didn't want to make him angry by asking. Then how do you think you're going to find what we're looking for? I blush again as I realize he has a valid point. So, what are we looking for? Centipede. Are you fucking for real? Centipede? Jack doesn't look amused that he has to repeat himself. Centipede. We spent the rest of lunch searching, but just as the bell rings, I find the centipede crawling near a rock pile. Jax, I found one! I hoist the insect up its rear end. It flays around, around as it tries to escape my grasp, its dark legs wriggling in discomfort. Jackpot! Nice job, Luca. You used my name. No, I didn't, you kid. I squint at him. You're imagining things. He puts on an readable smirk. Guess I'm not getting him to admit to anything. But this is one fine specimen. Okay, what are we doing with this? Are you an insect collector? Ew, no. He shakes his head before he drops a centipede into my backpack. In my backpack? Hey! Calm down. We're going to put this in Ragata's locker and then hide out and watch her open it. Why? Because Ragata hates centipedes? I pause for a moment, not fully understanding why we would do that. So, why are we putting one in her locker? Because it's funny, new kid. Try to keep up. I don't know if I agree, but this is the happiest I've seen Jack since we started hanging out. Come on, I have a key to let us back inside. He pulls a ring of keys out of his back pocket. How did he get those? It looks like a set of master keys to every door in the school. Cool. Jax let us back in. We sneak our way up to the main stairwell and are almost at Ragata's locker when our class rep herself shows up strolling down the hallway. Luca? What are you doing in the hallway? She tilts her head, offering a weary smile. I've been looking for you since you didn't show up to afternoon classes. She notices Jax and her expression sours. Jax, you better be leaving Luca alone. Come on, Ragata. He offers a cartoonishly wide grin. The new kid actually looked for me. We even get lunch together. Was that get? Got, sorry. Ragata looks utterly confused. Luca, is this true? It feels like I should choose my... Oh god, we're gonna choose our response again. Are we really gonna go on with this. No, Jax asked me to look for a centipede to put in your locker. She knows. Dude, I wanna do this. My hands fly to my backpack, seizing the terrible black insect before hurling it directly at our class representative. No part of this is voluntary. Every moment I'm feeling like a scene out of a horror movie. Oh, ew, centipede. Ah! Her one eye bugs out of her head as the centipede lands in the center of her face. Jax is laughing like a madman next to me. Oh, holy shit! You kid, that was amazing! Ragada flays wildly, running back to class with a centipede on her face. Kinger! She runs out of earshot as she disappears into her homeroom. Jax is still laughing, taking a seat on the floor to catch his breath. Jeez, new kid, where did you learn that? I didn't learn it anywhere. I just panicked. Stop. Stop. Smiles, smiles. All smiles, everyone. All smiles. Please do drop your favorite character, by the way. If you also have a ship, we're all open here. Maybe. I'm really biased on my own ship. Again, this is an open space. Open space? I think that's wrong. That's wrong. I said that wrong. Open space? Hold on. That's not a notification that I want to see. Anywho, Jax finally gets controlled over his fit of laughter after a few more moments. Well, if that's what you do when you panic, I guess I need to keep you on edge. Jax stands up, putting a hand on my shoulder as he looks me directly in the eye, grinning from ear to ear. She hates you for sure now. I bury my face in my hands. Now what? Well, school's almost over. Guess we should grab our things. I walk to my locker, entering the combination as I put my books away and get ready to head out for the day. My mind drifts to the day's event. I wonder if someone will ask me to walk back with them. As I gather my things, a familiar figure swaggers up to me. Hey, new kid. You're still hanging around? Yep. Just getting ready to head out. What'd you say? How about I walk with you after school today? You're not gonna go with Pomni? Surprised that Jack's asking to walk me home. I run out of words and just nod. Cool, let's go. The front doors are open for us and I stand outside waiting at the curb. My parents dropped me off this morning and I'm sure they'll be here any moment to pick me up. Jack stands next to me for a few moments. Okay, I thought I know the song. Wait, I know the song. He gives me a confused look. What are you waiting for, kid? My parents? Are you waiting to get picked up too? I'm 22 years old. I haven't been picked up by my parents for like 6 years. I'm going to the dorms. What? What? Dorms. Looks at me like I'm an idiot. On campus housing cane designed for our class, where we stay when class ended. Oh, that sounds nice. I wish I was staying on campus. His annoyed expression changes. Oh, you poor little lamb. His voice drips with sarcasm. Kane really didn't tell you anything, did he? Look, Luca, I'd love to watch you stand out here until the sun goes down and you start shivering in your little school uniform. Jack smirked. Honestly, just imagining it is pretty funny. The smile drops from his face. Your parents aren't coming for you. He says to me in a deadpan before continuing. Come on, we need to get the dorms before it gets too cold. Kane only gave us summer uniforms. The chill travels through the air and I shiver in place. Jack shivers too. I'm losing my patience. He glares at me. Jax, I'm telling you, I don't have any housing on campus. My parents are picking me up. Jax just sighs. You just don't know when to give up. He glowers before walking away from me. Yourself, new kid. He walks off the dorms. Jax! I'll show him. My parents will be here soon. An hour passes, the sun begins to sink below the horizon. Another hour passes, the moon is visible and the sky is darkening. It's getting really cold out here. Like, really, really cold. I looked away Jax walked when he left me standing here. Nice warm room sounds really good right now. Where are they? Take it out another half hour before signing? Wait, what? Sighting? I wasn't able to read that. Did they forget about me? I walked towards the dorms, seeking shelter in the plain building. Oh, that's adorable! They have their own colors. As I do, I ran into Jax. Where was he heading out? Finally, come to your senses, new kid. He asked, sounding tired. No, I just stepped inside because my parents forgot to pick me up. I bet they'll be here any moment. Jax's eyes narrow in annoyance, and he drags a yellow glove around across his face in exasperation. Listen, new kid. Get it through your head. There's no outside world. There's the school. He points to the large brick building across from where we are. Dorms. He points to the building we're standing in. And that's it. He mutters something under his breath. Okay then. But if these are the only two places, why were you going outside? That is... His face flushes and it turns away from me. He always has like this mannerism. He's blushing? He just wanted some fresh air. It's pretty cold outside though. Okay, well, if everyone stays here, then I should have room here. Show me my room if I'm supposed to stay here. I grin comfortable in my undefeatable logic. Huh, yeah, you're probably right. Let's go find your room so I can stop babysitting you. What? Jax grabs my hand in his... sorry, I read that as ass. Like, actual ASS. Jax grabs my hand in his as he pulls me through the hallways, but I'm not complaining. Just another way for us to hang out together. As we walk through the hallways, 1,000 questions rush through my head. We pass a traditional Japanese-style door. Angle. Pass a door that's half blue and half red. Company. We pass a dark door with black and yellow caution stripe. Crisscrossing it. Me? We pass a door that looks like it belongs in a ranch-style home. Ragata. We pass a sleek door with bright geometric shapes all over it. Zubo. We come to the end of the hallway, finding a plain wood door with a brass nameplate listing my name. And this must be you. I stand there in stunned disappointment. Are you going in or... He looks sort of annoyed. I haven't opened the door. Room? Yeah, room yet. I twist the handle and open my bland door into an equally bland room. A gray mattress sits atop a wooden bed frame with plain white pillows, a dark green comforter. What the? I know for sure that was caught on my mic. What the hell? The school emblem on it has been neatly folded. Really? Where? Oh. In the back right corner, a beaten up metal desk sits with a computer that looks almost as old as the desk. A neat stack of papers and a set of black pens and pencils have also been provided. Wow, pretty boring. I tried to look around the room for anything to dispute these words, but come up empty. He walks to the center of the room and looks around at the plain interior. Not beating the NPC allegations with this one. Huh? And PC? You think Kane would have put a movie poster or something up? Guess he thinks you're boring, huh, Luca? No, I'm sure my parents just... Jax has stopped listening by this point and is striding out of my room. What a waste of time. Wait, Jax, aren't you going to say good... And Jax slams the door in the middle of my sentence. I gave up on any expectations I have for Jax being polite. Even if he skipped out on saying goodbye for the day, I feel like I might be making a connection with Jax. Maybe. I lay down on my bed, defeated by the day. It doesn't take long for me to drift to sleep. We're gonna dream about him, please no. Doesn't feel like I was sleeping long when the lights in my room flash on. If as if overridden by some remote console. The room to my dorm flies open as the confetti sprays from the fire extinguisher. What? Isn't that violate some sort of building safety code? Hello, my darling toy box characters. Principal Kane announces from what sounds like the hallway. Well, time to investigate. Yango has her like Dakimakura. Kane, what the fuck are you trying to pull this late at night? Zubo! His laugh is fast, forced and Oh, I know how is his laugh. Manic freaking... I cannot do that. As if he's used to this treatment but none too pleased by it. You're lucky I even let you get sleep. As he blurts out in a harsh monotone before recovering his cheery demeanor. I'm here because even with the culture fair pulling in new viewers, we're still not hitting the numbers that the academy needs us to, which is why I've secured us a sponsorship. He stretches out the last word, using some sort of effect to apply an ethereal reverb to his words. Without further ado, I introduce you all to... Drumroll plays from somewhere in the background. Ragado looks like a little more awake. The rest of us are still trying to shake off sleep to understand what exactly Principal Key is talking about. A wacky watch? A wacky watch. Watch. Why did I say watch? You see, the endeavors for Wacky Watch have been trouble finding a good audience for their products. But now we have the perfect setting teen drama. But we're adults. I'm actually now Gangle. I know this is a lot to take in, which is why... Wait, was that Gangle, not Kane? I've already taken the liberty of affixing a wacky watch to each of your wrists. Each of us glanced down to my shock. The watch is already on my wrist. How did it get here? What in the... And don't try removing them either. They've been affixed to your wrist with a very special adhesive. And if you do try to remove them, let's just say they'll be taking... I wasn't able to read that. Can hear Gangle beginning to whine as panic sets in. Omni tugs at her wacky watch, but no matter how hard she tugs, the wrist watch stays affixed, her glove stretching like a rubber band as he pulls at the watch. Ragana just looks down with a resigned sigh. And I can remove the arm with a wacky watch. The fuck? Principal Kane ignores our complaints as he continues his monologue. Where's Jax though? You see, my turtle doves. In order to secure the funding, we need to make it day 5 in the culture fair. I need you wearing the wacky watches at all times. Luckily, I secured a deal where I won't need all of you to do ad reads, but it is of paramount importance that none of you insult or try to disable your wacky watches. Good luck with school life. Can't wait to see what you do with the culture fair. Bye! Bye? He stretches out the last syllable as his body folds in on itself an infinite number of times, disappearing from sight. Well, I know it isn't ideal, but at least we can all talk to each other now. Should we make communicating about the culture fair easier? The sound of breaking glass, Gangle's comedy mask shatters and falls from her face. Tears well up in her eyes. I don't want a wacky watch. Watch. Seeing the situation unfolding before her, Pomni pipes up. Well, I think it could be useful. And look, Gangle, there's even a picture chat function where you can send people things you draw. Omni goes over to Gangle, lifting her wrist and pointing out the picture chat features. That is kind of nice. Again, not her voice. Gangle sniffles. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Spirit, Omni. Now let's all get some sleep before we start classes again tomorrow. That's so loud. That scared me. That scared the shit out of me. Everyone's door closes, so no one's gonna talk to me. I hear a muffled shout from Jack's door. What the heck? Why is there a watch stuck onto my arm? I decide to hide in my room before Jack looks for someone to take out his. Yeah, he's gonna like, oh, I'm not a vegan anymore. You know what I mean? I flick my dorm light off as I close my door. Check my wacky watch. Got a text from Jax. He has set his avatar to a picture of himself flipping off the camera. That's so cool. What the heck is up with this stupid watch? Why can't I take it off? I did not consent to this. I laughed. The sound like the Jax I know. Didn't miss much. Apparently, Principal Kane took a sponsorship from Wacky Watch. Watch. I keep on saying watch. To keep the school open or something. Now they're physically stuck on us. They really are. This sucks. Yeah, but at least we can text each other whenever, right? I guess. Rolls eyes. Hope you sleep well tonight. Even though Kane stuck these wacky watches on watches. I keep on saying watches. What the fuck? Watch. I wait several minutes for a response, but nothing. I begin to pull the sheets over my head when the wacky watch pauses with another text from Jax. Whatever, nighty night, new kid. Oh, I always say nighty night. I love saying nighty night. It's so cute. Don't let the centipedes bite. You're not gonna put centipedes on my ear, right? We're not gonna be doing this Tokyo Ghoul type of shit. Yes. It was painful to see that. As I get to sleep, I cherish the bond that Jax and I have built today. Dude, we just talked like for a short time. Eh. I can't wait to find out what sort of trouble we can get into tomorrow. Day 1! Complete! It's nice. So we have like 5 days here. I yawn as I wake in my room. Wait, what the fuck? I yawn as I awake in my room. The clock on my wacky watch says it's morning. The only way I can tell is from the silver of sunlight peeking from under my door. I slide my school-issued pajamas off and look at the closet. Oh. A series of perfectly pressed school uniforms are there, with a little tag on the sleeves of the nearest one. I take a closer look. Looks like Kane has left me a note. Hi, Luca. This is Principal Kane. As part of your stay at our lovely academy, you have been provided a set of uniforms, free of charge. The price of your dorm is also included in your tuition payment. What? Looks like you and Jax have been spending time together and everyone's talking. That sort of drama-seeking, desperate mismatch energy is exactly what we need to keep our studio audience engaged. Remember, if Jack pushes you away, it's just because he wants you to try even harder. As I pull my uniform over my wacky watches, I glance down at it. I have a text from Jax. You headed to school yet? Why? Wanna come with me? I spy Jax as I stumble out of my room, still slipping my foot into my shoe. Jax, wait up! You wanted to walk to school together, right? Jax looks up from his watch, pausing for a moment. What? He notices me? Oh, it's you. He's doing a great job of hiding how excited he must be to walk to school with me. Let's not be excited about this. Yeah, but I'm ready to walk to school with you. Jax looks confused for a moment before slowing down. I don't remember saying I was gonna walk to school with you, but whatever. He waits as I catch up with him. What's on the agenda for today? Huh? Are we gonna pull another epic prank today? Hadn't thought that far ahead yet, but I'll come up with something. Step out into crisp early autumn air. Wow, so pretty. What about you, new kid? Got any plans for today? Well, I was thinking about working on the culture fair project that Principal Kane asked us to do. A trail off as Jack shoots me a sharp look. What was the wrong? What was the wrong? That was the wrong thing to say. Sorry. Why did I read what was the wrong? But that's stupid. So I was just gonna help out with whatever you want to do today. Jack smears his back and as white as ever. Oh, fuck you. Hold on, I'm tying my hair. Careful, new kid. Keep hanging out with me and the rest of the class really will hate you. Hopefully not. Get to the second... Oh. How is that second? We get to the school entrance just as the last bell rings. Jax turns to me as I start to follow him up the main stairwell to class. If you're really cool, you'll go to the cafeteria and bring me something for breakfast. I don't want to be late to homeroom. I think to complain about how I'll be late if I get Jack's breakfast. Give me something like an omelette and a bottle of orange juice. Well, at this point, he told me his order. It would be rude not to go. He's being rude. Asking you freaking to get this and that. Holy shit, what happened to my... There we go. Wait, I can see. There we go. I step into the cafeteria to see a crowd of students at the various breakfast places. Evidently, none of the other students here care about being late. By the time I get to the front of the line, I'm already 30 minutes late to class. One omelette, please, and an orange juice. The staff member behind the counter tells me the price. That's all my money for lunch. Sorry, kid. No money, no omelette. I don't want to get this stupid omelette, but I'd just be going to class late and empty-handed if I don't say yes. Okay, get me that omelette. It takes a bit longer for them to make an omelette, but I eventually collect my orange juice and omelette before heading to homeroom. And that's where we get the English phrase raining cats and... Mr. Kinger turns to me. Luca, nice of you to join us. His enthusiasm seems genuine. Ragada gives me a concerned look. Did Jax makes you bring him that omelette? Hello, Gray! It is the amazing digital dating simulator. Is where you can choose anyone you want to rizz. Right now, as you can see on the title, I'm rizzing Jax. I'm trying to, flirt. Trying to flirt with the bunny. Yeah. By the way, if you want to play this game, it's free on itch.io. By the way. Did Jax makes you bring him that omelette? Oh, real nice, Raggy. So because the new kid wants to get on my good side, I made him do it. Rizz the bun, yes. We're gonna rizz this freaking Jax boy. Hi, Jax toy. Time to clear things up. Jax, you told me to bring the omelette. I did this on my own. God, I freaking hate being on his side. See, dollface? New kid wanted to bring me a breakfast. I really can't do voice acting. I'm so shy to do it. I can't do it. Ragada turns to me. Try not to be late to class, please. Whatever. Oh, so I'm sorry, Ragatha. I didn't mean to be this mean. I don't want to be mean to Ragatha. Damn. Fucking bunny-ass rabbit purple guy. She looks hurt by my response, but Jax is smiling. This is it. Jax pats the seat next to him, discreetly taking my breakfast from me. After a few minutes, Ragada spots Jax eating the omelette and wheel on us. See? She raises a hand. Kinger, Lucas said they brought lunch for themselves, but Jax is eating it. Who's eating Jax? Me! He seems genuinely panicked by the prospect. Jax is eating! I mean, Luca brought breakfast and now Jax is... Mr. Kinger turns around. Luca, isn't eating Jax, Ragatha. Everything is fine. Oh, that's how no, that's how no, Ragatha sounds like. It's like there's huh. Do you get what I mean? No. And fuck. He gives her a reassuring smile. Ragata splutters for a few moments before sulking by her, burying her face in her arms as she leans forward on her desk. Never mind, I give up. She groans into her arms. Jax and I are sharing conspiracy. Oh my god, shut the fuck. Don't grin! The lunch bell rings. I freaking don't have money for lunch now. Dismissing the class, I make my way to the lunchroom. I don't have money. As I'm exiting the lunchroom with my tray, I spot Jax. He's eyeing Gangle like a lion stalking his prey when I catch up to him. Or like a bunny stalking its carrot? I spend a few moments racking my brain for something that might be hunted by a bunny before Jax notices me. Oh, you kid. Good. I think you can help me out. Can you keep Gangle busy for a little bit? I want to try something funny. I nod. Of course, we're just gonna... Okay. I walk up to Gangle. So, anime, huh? What? She looks genuinely confused, which makes sense. This is one of the first few times I've ever talked to her. Yeah. Luckily, I'm a master of subversion. You know, anime, it's the happening thing. It's hard to be this cool. I guess? She must be intimidated by my charisma and time to dial it back a little. Yeah, if you say so. I mean, I think it's cool. Huh. I honestly didn't expect that from you, Luca. So weird saying my name. I fucking hate it. I can't do a high pitch. Oh my god. She's nasally, right? Well, Well, if you want to talk about anime, I guess I have a moment. She smiles at me, an attempt to disarm me that won't work. Which anime do you like? That's not how she sounds like. Shut the fuck up. I can't. Hello, Reigns. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Mirko. Welcome also to the stream. Yes, it is indeed the amazing. Oh my god. It is indeed the amazing digital circus. But this is digital dating simulator. Honestly, this looks like a damn arrow. No, don't do this. God damn it. It's not, everyone. Chat, this is not an arrow game. I promise you. You know the cool ones. We don't even know. Did I stutter though? No, you did not. No, you did not. Chat, please. She called my bluff. Red alert, red alert. The cool ones? You know the Naruto. How do people... okay. Naruto, the Sailor Moon, the... what do you call this again? Fuck. Hunter x Hunter? What do you have to share? What is it? Oh my god, I'm scared. What are you gonna share? I stumble over my words for a second. How about you tell me about the ones you like? Because we don't have. You have a new scar? What the heck? What did you do? Is it from cooking, working out? You slipped? Cool scar though. Oh, don't get me started. I like Yo-Yo. Oh, Hot Choco. Oh my god. Quad God, Uzumaki Ninja, Inuyasha. I also like that. I like Yo-Yo, Hachiko, and Quad Gun. Wait, what the fuck is Quad Gun? Quad Gun? Gundam? Uzumaki Ninja? Uzumaki Ninja. Oh my god, Uzumaki Ninja is that Naruto? And Inuyasha is Inuyasha. Get kicked by a horse at my... What the? To the point they have to reattach my jaw. Oh, that's painful. I think there's a lot of things that happen to you. Like, what the fuck? That's painful. It's gnarly. Gnarly, dude. You have a new scar. No, right? There will always be like, oh, where did this scar came from? Oh, I will tell you this awesome, gnarly ass story on how I got this scar. I also have a scar, but it's not gnarly because I just got burned by a, what do you call this? Something cooker. Not rice cooker. Air fryer, not cooker, so sorry. Gnarly. I love my scar. Kind of bad how it did injustice to my jaw tattoo. Oh yeah, I forgot you have a jaw tattoo. Rey, a new battle scar. True. But still, that was like painful. Freaking horse kicked you. I love Funny Bunny, man. I really love Funny Bunny. So if you guys are gonna give me, I'm accepting Funny Bunny related. May it be like the merch or movie spoilers. No, you're not allowed to tell. Wait, you watched the movie na? You cannot. Yeah, unfortunately, we cannot spoil anyone. As much as I really want to talk about the finale, I can't. But all I can say is that I watched the series twice in cinema and twice because I passed by a leaked, they call this leaked episode of the finale. Like crazy. I wasn't, because okay, the reason why I watched the leak, I didn't watch the leak first. I watched it on cinema first, and then I watched the leak because I was not moving on yet. You know, I'm not ready to move on. The cake wasn't that bad, honestly. It was the horseshoe. The horseshoe is fucking hard, man. It's been so long I've seen horses. I've never seen horses. Like, I haven't seen a horse this year. I think. Maybe I forgot. Huh. That's painful. That's all I could say. That's fucking painful. Knowing, I will watch a bunch of cleaning horses' horseshoe, so I know how painful that'll be. Dude, me imagining it's just, I can't. Like, what the fuck? I'm holding my jaw. What the? Might get detached. Okay, let's go continue talking to Gangle. I keep nodding and smiling as Jack sneaks up behind Gangle, a shop vac in hand and a... What? He's just about to press the power button when... Is that Zubo? It's a fucking corn! And they're holding a corn cob? Jack's eyes fly wide as he noticed them stepping back slowly but tripping over the shop vac. The lid goes flying as my poor companion trips over it, thus cacking his entire body. Zubo! Gangle turns around to see what the commotion is. I rush Jack's side. Leave Gangle alone, or this won't be the last time you see a corn cob in an unwelcome location. Jax is still spluttering, covered in dust. Kane himself has come out of his office to see what the chaos is about. What's going on in here? Oh, he's mad. You, Luca, tell me what happened. Am I gonna be saying the actual... I'm gonna side with Jax because I'm planning on rizzing Jax, man. You know, gun. I'm so sorry, Zubo. Jax was walking around when Zubo attacked him with the shop vac. Yeah, now that is an indeed Aero game quality stuff. It's not an Aero game. Chat, please trust me. Trust me. Do you trust me? Yeah, as a Jax lover and hater, he does. I don't think Uh, the kalbo works. I'm gonna be doing it manually. Was it out? Did it work? Yeah, it did work. Yeah, true. Yeah, true. I get what you mean about the UI. What do you mean true? No, I don't play Aero games. Um Maybe I did once because I was curious. I don't know what game that was, but I do agree. It does look like an Aero game because of the UI. Don't ask why I know, for I am an innocent man. I know for sure you're not innocent, and I know for sure I also not innocent. We're not innocent here. I know at least once. Maybe for me, just once. Maybe for you guys, not once. You dirty little porns. Damn, we ain't. We ain't. We're not innocent. Jax reminds me that every episode of my life, I need to have a realistic depiction of a panic attack. For real though. I have wife. I love my wife dearly. My wife is Jax at the moment. So I'm innocent. I freaking hate Jax, man. Get your Jax toy. Okay, okay. I'm gonna side with my wife. Jack looks confused for a moment, but then grins as he realizes I'm getting us both out of this. Yeah, that's right. I was just trying to clean and Zubul over here attacked me. He looks like kissable even without the lips. I know, right? I would use tongue. Am I saying that on stream? Yes. No shame, no shame. Me saying that while I'm bald. Shit. Goddamn. Let me bring back my hair. Oh my god, speaking of Kane, I recently seen a Showtime that's a ship name for Pomni and Kane. I didn't think I'd like it because I'm a funny bunny fan, and I saw this one artist and I feel like it made it more like sexier because of the song. I love how they drew Pomni and Kane, and with that song, holy shit, I was like, oh, you know what, Showtime is kinda low-key, you know, I'm into it. But yeah, Kane is kissable even without the lips. I'll try to make it make sense. Imagine, oh my god, imagine me kissing me, my model kissing Kane. Is that possible? How is that gonna work? I mean, I've seen artworks of Kane kissing characters, especially Finger. I'm smiling because I saw this one Kinger and Kane edit. It was so good. But I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Yeah, that's right. I was just trying to clean and Zupul over here attacked me. Are you seriously implying? No, Zubul, you really shouldn't be harassing the cleaning staff. You freaking woman. Save. Dude, if I were, I don't think I did that before. Like, I never drew my OCs nor myself. Like, you may shift, right? You may shift. I've never drawn myself or my old OCs when I was a kid with any characters that I like. But I would. No. No. It would be if it's gonna be Jax, maybe I would accept. I don't mind getting sandwiched by Jax and Kane. I mean, good for you. You were able to kiss a Kamen Rider helmet. I'm so proud of you. Just once? Watch with the eyes? What do you mean? Just once? Doesn't seem like it's just once. I don't believe you. I don't think that's only the one time you kiss that helmet. I mean, no, I'm not. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. You freakazoids. I'm trying to stop myself from laughing. I know every one of you are not innocent. You've kissed at least once of your favorite things. I'm innocent. I don't think I've done that. I don't think. Maybe. I don't know. No judgment, everyone. No judgment. All smiles, all rainbows, all sprinkles. Sprinkles? Okay, where are we? Out of topic, but back then I thought you were a duo. Was it my voice? Because I have a voice of like a deep voice, I guess. Everyone. That's so. Wait, the first time, like, was it on someone's stream, or was that when I was not streaming yet, or I was already streaming? Oh my god, I'm getting sniffles. Hold on. Woo, my god. We met on a random. Oh yeah. Well, sometimes my voice gets a little deep if I don't Oh yeah. Yeah, my voice is kind of different sometimes. It's sometimes like a little bit higher. Sometimes it's a little bit deep. I thought I was bantering with a dude. Oh shit, I do remember that. I fucking remember that. It clicked on my freaking mind. I remember that. Nah, it's fine. None taken. Oh my god. Right. That's crazy. That was like back in 2023. And if I remember right, it was like around April or probably June? I don't remember, but yeah. But I do agree. I have a deep voice sometimes. Even if my in my other song covers, I also have like a deep voice. It really depends, you know. Probably November. November? Oh. That's crazy. I do remember that. Also, probably because my mic was wonky. Guess. Maybe just a rogue guess. Rough guess. That's crazy. That it clicked on me. Like that memory. Yeah, I forgot. I was like freaking. Not really actually mad. Like funny mad. Oh, we were bantering and shit. Good old days. Among Us. I do miss playing Among Us. Hey, where am I? Do I still forgive you for how many? Yeah. I love killing. Probably because that's the only time I became not the only time, but I always enjoy being the imposter. Sorry if my model keeps on like looking at the. Is it on the left? Yeah, on my left. So I'm thinking. I like not killing characters, no, killing people early whenever I'm the imposter. Kept side eyeing. We lost the game. God damn, I really do. I miss playing Among Us. I'll probably like plan. Hopefully, I really feel like I'm gonna be busy next month, so I'm gonna do my best. Hopefully, I could like get people. I'm in a game you're playing. Oh yeah, we lost the game. Yeah, okay, stick. When we yap, we yap. Okay. Let's not get distracted. We focus on rizzing the red bunny, the purple bunny, the jerk ass. Also, if you guys haven't, oh no. Okay, if you guys haven't, please do eat your dinner. If it's still daytime on your part, hopefully you've already eaten your breakfast, your lunch, or maybe just a snack. And don't forget to always hydrate. Kawai and Lukayun is yappers. So real. I get distracted whenever I get to talk to chat. Girl, I can't eat. Ha! Sucks to be you. That's so mean. That's so mean. But hopefully, you'll be wait, what do you... Okay, hold on. Before we go back to Tadsi, dating simulator, how will you eat though? Do you just drink from a straw? Do you just Because I don't think I've met anyone that got injured. Liquid diet. Oh you shit. And you have to do that for like how many months? I'm not sure how long you'll have to wait till your jaw gets, all good. You'll have to drink as like water, juices, maybe soup. It's possible as well. Oh, I think I broke my thigh. Up until the muscle nerve is healed from the muscle trauma. Oh, so you're not you don't have like an estimate time or a month. Am I gonna burp? I think I'm gonna burp. That was not ladylike. I'm glad I I was able to mute my mic. I mean, like my jaw's literally. Yeah. That's gonna be. They had to stitch it. Holy shit. But hopefully, it'll heal fast, so you'll be able to eat lots of good food. Yeah. Oh my god, that horse. He is a killer. Well, genuinely, hopefully it does heal faster. Might think I mute or no. To the kids of Miluku, I will be the one talking for you guys. But yeah, I really hope that it heals fast, so you could get you can eat really good food. You deserve that. That horse was crazy on for kicking you. That's insane. That's actually really painful to think. Damn. Now I'm scared of going toward a horse. I think the only time I'd get to see a horse is in Baguio. I don't think I've seen any horses like recently this year. I used to like see a lot of horses, but they're not here anymore. I don't see any horsey. yeah. Everyone, please stay safe. Okay? Just take care of yourself. Why did I raise my hand? Okay, okay. Okay. Sound is so loud on my part. Jax here asked me earlier if you could use the shop vac to clean the tops of the lockers. I was surprised but impressed by his go-getter attitude. Why would you believe him? Shame on you for disrupting his cleaning activities. Okay, and that's not what... Chop chop, Zubul, you're coming to my office while I decide what to do with you. In the meantime, Bubble. He claps his hands. Ooh. Bubble manifests out of seemingly nowhere. What's up? The incident happened because I was trying to inject their meds, but unfortunately, the needle from the syringe got bent, and it got hit. Oh, it got hit. Him startled, so it got him, not it got hit. It got him startled. That's why. Understandable for the horse to react that way. Still, that's a painful outcome for you. Really fucking painful. I could never imagine not being able to properly talk. Well, I don't think you can actually talk. Clean this up. That's higher. Bubble opens his mouth, extending an unnaturally large tongue as he begins to lick up the dust from the shop vac. Oh, well, I'm still alive and well. And no brain damage, which is good luck. Yeah, at least it's not... I mean, it's still severe. It's still severe. The jaw... Anyways, nice chatting with you again. I'm alert for... I have tons of paperwork to finish. Thank you, Miruku, again for stopping by. And hopefully you get... Your jaw gets healed fast. And manifesting for you to eat good food in the future. For now, you'll have to... stick with a liquid diet. And good luck with your work. Oh my god, something stuck. Okay. Bubbles opens his mouth, extending an unnaturally large tongue as he begins to lick up the dust from the shop vac. Kane stands there, his jaw agape. Why? Why are you like this? By this point, Gangle has made herself scars, and Zubul is stomping off to the principal's office. By the way, Jack's hand make him look like a horn Sephoria. For real though. Let's stop Jax. Let's not think about Jax. Even though we're simping. No, not simping. We're aiming to... I'm gonna kill Jax. I'm gonna... do that. You're staying with it. Thank you. Oh, I just noticed what you said. You're right. And I'm blinking at the right side. As you were, Jackson, Luca. We make ourselves scarce as well, heading to the school entrance as the bell rings. That's it? That's our class? Well, that was a buzz. But at least we got Zubul and put away. Hey, Jax, what happened back there? What are you talking about? He gives me a confused look. The, porn thing? I don't know what you're talking about. He tries to keep walking. Oh no, Jax, you're not getting away that easily. I grabbed a small corn cob of my lunch tray and pointed at him. Bruh, his eyes widen. Put them down! I smirk. Ha! So you are scared. He ducks his head looking to see if anyone is in earshot around us before addressing me. Fine, yeah. I don't like corn. Seemingly unflappable Jax has been flapped. Wait. No. Still, he's obviously uncomfortable, so I toss the corn into the nearest trash bin. So, what is it with corn? You not like the color yellow? I can't fully stifle my laughter at the thought of someone like Jax being afraid of corn. He hears me and gives me an annoyed look. My gloves are yellow, new kid. Good point. What is it then? He waits until we are significantly away from the other students before answering me. All the little kernels are just ugh. He gives me a revolted expression before smirking. But don't think you have the upper hand just because you know that about me, new kid. Find out what bugs you. I shrug, trying to play it cool like him. Nothing scares me. Jax grins at me. I don't buy that for a second. Don't worry, I'll find out. Anyways, new kid, you heading back to the dorms? Yeah, I don't have anything else to do today. Cool, me too. I stand awkward for a moment before going for it. You wanna walk back together? He raises his eyebrows at me before returning to his normal demeanor. Yeah, why not, Luca? You said my name. Huh? Oh, I guess I did. You get this so, I don't know, cumbersome anyway. I was just screwing with you. I know, I just like hearing you say my name. Jax gives me a pointed look. You made it weird, new kid. Jax sighs. But hey, you can at least distract people. You're not entirely useless to me, and that stunt you pulled with Ragada yesterday was comedy gold. So I guess I'll keep you company on the way back since nobody else will. Yep, that's for sure after today. We make our way back to the dorms and chill air causes us to shiver and run for the entrance. As we reach a building and we're both out of breath. Kane in his dumb uniforms. He mutters between breaths. I shiver. I could go for a hot tea or hot chocolate right now. I rub my hands together as I make my way up the stairs to my room. It's too bad I don't have a kettle or anything. I think out loud. Jax looked at me. You know there's a kitchen in the lounge, right? It has like everything you just mentioned. I blink at Jax. Blink? You didn't know that? You'd be lost without me, Luca. It's kind of embarrassing. Him being a jerk is just so... Oh, my phone. He motions for me to follow him. I didn't ask for him to show me, but I can't lie. I appreciate his help as he leads me down the staircase. It's a pretty nice lounge, all the things considered. I make my way to the kitchenette. Cupboard down there has a tea and whatever else. He points at the lower cabinet before throwing himself on one of the couches. I open the cabinet to see an assortment of different teas and drink mixes. I look for one to try. As I'm rooting around under the cupboard, I peek around the lounge. To my surprise, Max is still hanging out there and doesn't have for his room yet. I decide not to question it and just enjoy the shared moment. Should I make you some tea or something? Jax looks over at me from the couch. I expect quip or some smart remark, but instead he simply shrugs. Sure, I'll take a coffee. Black. I nod. I make myself some tea, and once I'm done, I make a coffee for Jax. I can't help but I feel a little happy to be spending time with Jax in a more casual environment. For his part, Jax seems more relaxed. Or maybe he's just tired, too tired to pick on anybody.
It's a nice moment. I finish up and start bringing the drinks over. As I carry the drinks over, I notice Jax has been weirdly quiet. I go over to the couch to check on him. Sure enough, he's fallen asleep.
Oh my god. I'm so glad you guys didn't hear me scream. And that was like the controlled stream, by the way. If I didn't control myself, it would have been the end of me.
I can't help but stare for a moment. Yes, it takes a lot of energy to terrorize your classmates all day. He looks so peaceful.
Oh, fuck. I got so caught up in my thoughts that I end up tripping over my feet, dropping the drinks all over the wooden floor.
Oh shit!
I'm sorry, I tripped and spilled everything. I tried to explain myself, tea and coffee running down the front of my shirt. Jax has a hand on his head, still a little groggy from his cat nap, or would it be a bunny nap? He looks down at me as I start picking up the broken pieces of mugs. Wow, Luca, you can't even make tea or coffee without messing up. He chuckles, slow clapping.
Yeah. I rub the back of my neck, embarrassed. Is there a mop or anything like that here? I feel bad leaving a mess.
Why feel bad about it? Just don't bother cleaning it up.
But what if someone slips and falls?
And that would be pretty funny, right? I pick myself up off the floor, determined to find a mop or rags or something to clean up the mess I made. I see what looks like a closet and door slightly ajar on the opposite side of the lounge.
Maybe there's a mop in there.
There is. Jax watches me annoyed as I open the door and look around the closet. It's roomier than expected. Still cramped though. I see some cleaning supplies. I'm definitely in the right area. I rummage around a bit, not noticing Jack's approach at the entrance of the closet, his arms crossed. It's above you. Even eventually pipes up, pointing to the top shelf after watching me struggle. Huh? Oh. On the top shelf, a mop seat stuck behind some boxes. Who stores a mop like that? I tried to reach for it, but it's pretty hard to get a grasp on it. Tucked behind all this junk, I continue to struggle before Jax walks past me, taking pity on me. He rolls his eyes as he steps past me. I can't wash this anymore. Move. He enters the closet and the door closing behind him as he reaches over to grab the mop out from behind the boxes. Here. He states, pushing the mop into my hands. I blush a bit, embarrassed at how much I've been relying on Jax. Thanks. I'm sorry I spilled our drinks. Stop apologizing so much, it's annoying. He says, twisting at the knob of the closet. What? He tugs the knob a little harder. No, you've got to be kidding me! He shakes his head, pulling at the knob vigorously. It's locked. I feel my chest tighten up. Come on. Jack starts banging on the door, pulling more violently. The door shakes on its highest hinges, but no lock. We're showered with old paint chips from the crumbling ceiling. We're locked in here? I feel the breath leave my lungs as I clutch the mop to my chest. This would have happened to me. I barely hear him. My ears are ringing as panic starts to set in. My breath comes in gasp as my heart hammers against my rib cage. Suddenly, I lose my balance, clutching them up as I back into the wall and sink to the ground. Whoa, hey! Luca, calm down. Oh god, we're gonna die in here! I continue to hyperventilate. We're gonna die in here. I can't breathe. Jax kneels down next to me, smirking. Not scared of anything, huh? This not funny. I eke out of the last of my breath. Jax lets out a sigh. Well, we're not going to get anywhere with you freaking out like this. He sits against the door facing me. Just breathe.
I'm trying. Well, I don't know. Close your eyes then. Stop freaking out. He tosses his jacket over my head. Imagine you're on a wide open rooftop or whatever your happy place is. I can't breathe in here. I manage as I cover my ears with my hands, clenching my eyes shut as I try to imagine I'm in a wide open meadow. It's surprisingly helpful. My breathing shifts from rag panic gasps into a slow, peaceful rhythm. You alright? Can't talk. Just breathing. I hate to admit it, but if I do anything but focus on deep breaths, I start to panic again. I'm barely able to muster the strength to talk. How long do you think until someone finds us? Who knows? Looks up the ceiling and chuckles. I bet if they knew I was here, they wouldn't bother opening the door. He laughs again. It's a, it's a hollow laugh. But right now, I can only focus on me. My head is planted firmly in my knees as I continue to clench my eyes. But don't you have any friends here? At school? Jax goes quiet. Well, definitely not Ragatha. She's way too fake and annoyingly positive. She's always trying to pretend that everything is great and awesome. It's exhausting. Gangle is just sad all the time, not like she has a backbone. Zubo just chooses to be difficult to get along with. They're really a stick in the mud. Pomni's alright, but she's always worrying about what everyone else thinks. Jack's confession about how he feels about his classmates distracts me from our cramped situation, if only for a few moments. Wow. Is there really nobody at this school you like? Jack remains silent as he looks away. Tinge of red on his cheeks. I can't help but blush myself before putting my head back into my knees. What was that? Suddenly, Kane pops out of thin air. His booming voice makes us both jump.
Well, there you two are. Thought you could. Oh, you could get past the curfew rule by hiding in deer. Huh? Did I say deer? Here, you little scams. For some reason, he pops up inside the cramped space of the closet instead of opening the door. With a snap, we're instantly transported to our respective rooms. Oh, oh, I feel really being back in my spacious room. I flop onto my bed, completely worn out from that whole ordeal. Still, I can't stop thinking about what Jack said. And what he didn't say. Why was he so quiet after I asked him if he liked anybody? He couldn't have meant. I wrap my pillow around my head as I stare at the wall. Surely not. It must be delusional. As I get under the covers for the night, I can't help but think about that. What or who could have meant. Day 2 complete. I wake up to my usual alarm and get ready for the day. It takes a little longer than usual. I didn't sleep well last night. I couldn't stop thinking about what Jack said yesterday. That's so me thinking about Tadsi because it already ended like after watching the finale. Let's not get distracted. I brush my teeth and put on my uniform. To my surprise, I hear a knock on my door. Think for a few moments about who it could be before deciding to just open it and remove their mystery. To my surprise, it's Jax. He leans on the doorframe, grinning his usual confident grin. Rise and shine, Luca. Ready to head out? I'm a little flustered as I try to find my words, finishing pulling on my uniform and suddenly very concerned about making sure everything is neat and covered. Oh, yeah, I was just gonna try and pick something up to eat real quick before class. I don't want to be late again. Jax rolls his eyes. Why? It was so funny yesterday. Still wearing that same confident grin. I giggle awkwardly. Yeah, but I don't want to make a habit of being late.
I turn and lock my door while Jax waits for me. Once I'm sure the dorm is locked up, we start walking to school together. The fall air is cool against me. I shiver again. We're right. This universe do suck. Jax nods. Yep. Kane designed the school. It was early spring. And the season just kept going and we couldn't convince him to make us new uniforms. Said to put it in the suggestion box. And I guess he forgot to put one up because we never found one. We ended up having to just stitch the blazers for the summer. But you can't do anything about the cold. He shivers, rubbing his arms, his breath visible in autumn air. I lean in a little close and Jax doesn't stop me. He doesn't acknowledge the shared warmth, but honestly not being kept at arm's length feels like progress. Until we enter the school, he moves in front of me, keeping a safe distance between us as we walk in the school. You getting breakfast or heading to homeroom then, new kid? I'm gonna grab something real quick. Alright, I'm not hungry, but I don't really care about being late either. I'll wait outside the cafeteria, I guess. I nod, smiling to myself. I duck into the cafeteria. All of the lines are crowded, and I know Jax, he would wait, but I don't want to test his patience. There's a wicker basket of granola bars with a note card in front saying, "Student Health Week, take one." I snag one from the basket before turning back to the cafeteria's entrance. Get something? I look down at my humble granola bar. Yeah, good. Let's get going. We ascend the main stair while entering homeroom at an appropriate time today. Finally, I munch on the granola while I take my seat. Jax takes the desk behind me. Huh? I turn to look at Jax. You're sitting behind me today? Jax flashes me a grin. You're so observant today, huh? He rolls his eyes. What's the problem? Don't trust me? Well, you might put your gum on my hair, which I don't have. You'll know what we're YN, by the way. Hold on. Okay. I turn to face the front of class as Mr. Kinger starts his lectures on English. I can't help but feel a little nervous, periodically reaching behind my neck to feel for any gum or something. I guess I still don't trust Jax. Once I finally manage to focus on class, I feel somebody poking my elbow. Looking down, I see a small folded up piece of paper being passed to me from behind. Must be by Jax. I give him a confused look before taking it as discreetly as possible. Unfolding the paper reveals a cruelly drawn sketch of Mr. Kinger. A speech bubble over his head that reads blah 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 blah. I'm so boring. I stifle a chuckle, adding my own contribution. I've never been very good at art, but I do my best to draw Ragatha. No, we're being mean to Killjoy to Ragatha. Ragatha? She comes out looking pretty butch. I draw her nose all wrong and end up shading it in black. Her hair looks like a bunch of rectangles exploding out of her head. And I get which side the button is on wrong. But I hope it gets to the point across. I add an arrow with the words Killjoy. Just before I hand it back, I add another arrow with the word boring written on it. I pass a note back and Jax quickly swipes it from me. I hear him let a small exhale through his nose before the sound of his pencil scratching again. He takes some time before passing the note back. What the fuck? I open the note, I see what he was working on. This time, there's a sketch of him in a large rack heading for the previously drawn sketch. There's a speech bubble coming from the truck saying, "Incoming!" There's also a small, "pretty much right," he added by my sketch. Not sure if that's a compliment or not. I start my own contribution when Mr. King walks by. Oh shit, we're dead. Oh, do you have your homework? I try to cover up the sketches, but Mr. King sees the paper and quickly snatches it up. This isn't the homework. He eyes it for a moment.
Wow, Luca. You're a pretty good artist. Except your ragada could use some work.
Huh?
Mr. King continues taking up the homework and our sketches along with them. Crisis averted? Gosh. I should relieve I shoot a relieved look at Jax who's covering his mouth trying to hide amusement. Before we can be questioned about it anymore, the lunch bell rings. I follow Jax out to the nearby stairwell. Wow, that was close. Thank God Mr. Kinger doesn't seem to have all his marbles. I chuckle. Yeah, our teacher has a few screws loose. He traces a circle around his temple as he bobs his head from side to side before continuing. Anyway, listen up, Luca. I have a really good prank idea for today. I perk up. Jack reaches into his blazer pocket and pulls out a little red bottle. I managed to get my hands on this Satan's butthole. Satan's butthole? Oh, is that actually real? Satan's butthole. Ghost pepper sauce. Let me check. Hold on. Let's search if Satan's butthole is real. Okay, Satan's butthole. Ghost peppers. Well, I'll be damned. Satan's butthole is actually real. Oh. Even a few drops of this is supposed to make you taste nothing but fire for a week. Whoa. Where did he get something like that? I reach for the vial instinctively. Jax pulls it back, holding it far above my head. It wasn't easy to get this. He tucks it back into an interior pocket of his blazer. Besides, guess what today is? Wednesday? It's Mr. Meat Day at the cafeteria. Just a few drops of this little guy in the pot, and everyone's mouths will be on fire. Come on, this should be good. Beckons me to follow, and I do without question. We head for the cafeteria but stop in our tracks. Looks like everyone decided to work on their culture fair project in the cafeteria. A few tables have been cleared where Gangle and Zubul will work on a large paper mache sculpture. Pomni sits at a nearby table reading a few thick books from the library and taking notes. Probably still trying to figure out what the culture fair is. She's still trying to figure it out? Ragara looks like she's putting together a stall from pieces of wood and nails. Oh, it looks like everyone is in there. Jack shakes his head, grinning even wider. This is perfect. I bet they're all going to eat here together too. We just need to find a way to discreetly slip into the kitchen. Even as we cast a glance around in wide open view, all of our classmates are so engrossed in their own projects and that they don't even notice us. I whistle subtly. We could probably just walk right in. Jack shrugs. With a shot. Jax and I walk as casually as possible to the kitchen door. He opens it at the crack before ushering me in. That was surprisingly easy. Whoa. Is that... I can barely get the words out. The mystery meat vat. Terrible, isn't it? He says with a grin, and it comes out of a hose? His face deadens in a... Sorry. His face deadens in abject dread at the implications of that. I break the awkward silence that falls between us. That sure is a lot of meat. Jack shakes the dread off as he returns to his normal grin. Alright, help me find out how to get
in there. Thank you for the care package. I'm gonna drink after this scene. Jax's gloves hands scrabble over the sealed vat for any type of opening. I stand there, just sort of watching for a few minutes as Jax tries and fails to find the opening he's looking for. Oh, what the? There's gotta be a valve or something. He grunts as he tries to pry at a door on the side that has been welded shut. How do you open this thing? Maybe there's a pressure relief valve? Or some kind of button opens it. I look around the tank underneath, finding some buttons and a lever. Hey, buttons! Jax pushes me aside to access the hidden panel. Let me see that. He stares at the panel for a few moments. Jack starts pushing random buttons. Are you sure that's a good idea? Metallic whirring sound begins as the tank control seems to come to life. Uh-oh. The hose begins to croak and whip around as a thick brown sludgery stream of mystery meat comes flowing out. Uh-oh. Turn it off! I scream, panicking as the sludge begins to flow towards us. Right. Tries another button. The hose begins to whip around like a snake in its final moments. Molten meat sludge spraying all over the room at higher volume than before. Please stop hitting random buttons! I tuck my head under my arms as I duck. We gotta get out of here. Jax and I rush for the door, dodging jets of hot meat juice while we make our desperate escape. We burst out of the door like a bat out of hell. The hose has a mind of its own, the nozzle wedging between the door and the frame. How do you freaking pronounce that? Oscillating up and down like it's living a creature. Vile mystery meat spews from its nozzle in a spiteful deluge of heated horror, coating the guilty and innocent alike in terrible meaty sludge. The sludge flies across Pomni and her books. A thick puddle begins to form on the once pristine table where Zubal and Gangle left their art. A thick jet of meat slams into the ladder Gangle was standing on. The velocity and force behind the gout of meat knocks the ladder over promptly, sending the ribbon character to the ground. She lets out a little yelp for comedy mass shattering on impact with the ground. Ragada is standing behind her stall, which proves to be poor cover as a pressurized spray of meat knocks the stall over and pins her underneath it. Everyone is meat. Everything is meat. The entire interior of the cafeteria has been painted by the vile concoction brewing in the vat. Eventually, with a wheezing hiss, the last of the vat's contents are exhausted. Now, lying across everything in my field of vision, a terrible silence settles over the cafeteria in the wake of the chaos. The entire place looking the scene of some grotesque crime. A silence that is eventually broken by the appearance of Principal Kane, who floats above the bubbling sludge. Whoa! Clean up the aisle, you! He says as he surveys the scene. Mr. Meat Day is ruined! Mr. Meat Day? What about the entire culture? Our projects are completely covered in meat juice. Oh no! That too! Who could be behind this targeted attack on our school festival? Who do you think? Double crosses their arms and glares at Jax and I. For credit, we are also covered in meat. Listen, we can explain. This wasn't supposed to happen. Jax wheels on me as everyone else begins to glare. Yeah. What were you thinking, ruining everyone's culture fair project with meat? You're sick. What? What? I'm very disappointed in you, Luca. I expected better. Is he mad? Oh no, like he's worried. Principal Kane turns his back on me, shaking his head as he surveys the cafeteria again. Disciplinary action is the only way I can try to correct this little behavior hiccup. Wait, okay. Before I continue, Principal Kane snaps his fingers and we're transported into his office.
Now wait here while I prepare your disciplinary. What? Disciplinary. What the? Disciplinary action.
He disappears behind a desk for a moment before a massive red slug creature with yellow polka dot slides and ringing the bell on his desk. Oh wait, it can talk. I forgot. Sorry, she can talk. A bunch of small geometric shaped creatures with eyes and mouths bounce around outside the office. I know she has like a small voice, like soft voice, but still screamy. I'm here to enroll. No, that's not how her voice is. I'm just gonna talk properly. I'm here to enroll my glowing teen classes, all 500 of them. Kane appears from behind the desk, his eyes wide.
Whoa! Enrolling 500 glowings into classes, that's gonna take a while. Bubble, cancel all my meetings for the rest of the day.
On it, boss. Wait, no, that it needs to be higher. He looks a little down as he continues.
And cancel my 3 p.m. massage therapy appointment.
He turns to face me.
Wait here.
Kane motions to the giant slug creature.
Follow me this way, your glowinginess.
I'm gonna get water. Hold on. Okay. I need to save this. He leads the massive slug thing into a back office. Wait, but what about my... Try to protest, but it's too late. The little geometric shapes bounce around the office now and knocking things down and making general chaos. I wait there. I'm realizing now that since Jax and I had pulled our prank, I hadn't really gotten to eat anything. My stomach growls. I think about ditching, but Bubble hasn't stopped staring at me since I sat down. I'm nervous about what will happen if I try to leave. You should. Wait, what did he say? I forgot. You should make? No, not you should make. The time crawls by, minute by agonizing minute. I missed my first afternoon class, then my second. I start to question if the clock is working right or if time is really passing at this sluggish of a pace. As the clock ticks down, the last bell for the day rings. Been sitting for hours. Ones continue to bounce off of me and around me, sometimes sticking to my clothes so I have to pluck them off. Hell, it can't be much worse than this.
Alright, thanks for stopping by. We'll be seeing all your Precious goings in class.
I hope not my class.
Bye now!
Finally, the glowing soul gather around their mother, who carries them out with her in a sort of organized mess. Kane turns to me with a stern face, or as a stern as a pair of eyes set into a set of toy teeth and look at please.
Alright, come to my office immediately.
Oh, that's a new. That's nice. I step into Principal Kane's office and sit down.
For your disciplinary action, I wait with bated. Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
I wait with bated breath.
You'll get a written warning! And I'd like you to help your classmates fix up their projects you destroyed tomorrow. Sounds good?
I waited hours for that? Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, off you go then.
I walk out of the school finally after a long day of sitting in Kane's office. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I prepare to walk myself back to my dorm alone. My other classmates definitely don't want to see me right now. As I approach the exit of the school, I see a familiar lanky figure waiting at the staircase. Jax? I'm shocked. Purple Rabbit is standing there. How long has he been waiting here? Is he waiting for me? He tilts his head and grins at me.
Wow, it took you long enough. I guess it got pretty messy back there. It didn't go exactly the way I wanted to. But it was still pretty funny though. You should have seen everyone's face.
I want to make him feel bad. Oh, come on. Don't be so lame. I'm not being lame or boring or whatever else you want to call me. You messed up everyone's culture fair projects that we've been working on all week. The words come spilling out before I can stop them, but I can't honestly say I disagree with anything I'm saying. Even that it doesn't deserve to be said. Jax rolls his eyes and crosses his arms as I offer my heartfelt rebuke of our action. Jeez, I didn't think you cared about that stupid festival. He gives me a look of utter ridicule. Maybe I don't, but they clearly do. I curl into myself. Now, they probably hate me. The tears flow as freely as my words. I spent hours in the office, missing lunch, missing my classes, and on top of it all, he just let me take the blame for it all. I could deal with everyone hating me, but I at least thought you would be there for me. Jack's grin curls into a frown of disgust, but I can't stop. I don't know if I care. You weren't there for me. There for you? Uh-oh. Bearing down on me with cold, condescending anger. What do you think this is? Do you think I'm just gonna swoop in and save you every time you need it? He wipes his hands off on his uniform as his expression returns to one of neutrality. You wanted to pull that prank just as much as me. He turns away from me before letting out a short manic laugh. You went along with every little thing I told you to until now. Now you want to care what everyone thinks of you? He turns away from me before leaning back down to my level, gazing to my eyes with manic anger. His own voice seems to pitch up as he gets in my face. His pupils dilate. Oh, I hate that. Dilating to small black squares. Oh, I thought they're gonna show it. Nobody cares as ever like you. He sweeps an arm across his chest. I have to stumble back to avoid being pushed back. You spend every moment here tormenting them with me. He points to his face where a manic grin now matches his eyes and tones. Now you want to pretend you have a moral compass? He leans back and lets out a hollow laugh. That might be the only funny thing you did that I didn't tell you to do. I sit there in stunned silence. Even as I hold back more tears, I have to admit he's right too. I did spend the past 2 days with him pranking people. I thought we were having fun, but today we took it too far. I can't even stand to look at Jax. I turn away, half mumbling my words. I thought you were my friend. Jax manic grin. Oh, that's now freaking okay. Oh, narcissist pupils go wide. Somehow, this is even scarier than the manic rage I was facing moments ago. True. No. Says plainly. No? You can't mean that I push him for a different response. I'm not your friend. My chest goes tight. Why would he say that? It's like I'm talking to a different person. I wanna walk home alone. Ah. Here we go again. I know you don't mean that. Oh my god! Listen, newbie, and listen closely. We aren't friends. Episode 6! He stretches out each word before returning to signature smile, taking a few deep breaths. We were never friends. I was just having a little fun. Clearly you got the wrong impression. Why would you say that? I'm on the verge of tears again. I thought we were getting close. Getting close? Aren't you that deluded, new kid? Then why would you wait for me before school? And text me at night? And sit by me in classes? It's my turn to be angry. You chose to help me at last night. Why would you do all that if you didn't care? You're reading too much into it. I can't even look at him as tears blur my vision. Our shoulders bump as I ran past him. Everything about this moment hurts. Every emotion feels like a jagged edge. But it's like Jack says. I must be deluded. Deluded to think we were friends. I was alone this entire time. And when others reached out to me or offered me respite, I turned them away. I hear other whispers or casting word looks my way as I get back to the dorm. I open my stupid plane door to my stupid plane room, throw myself on the bed. When I finish crying and begin regaining my senses, the first thing I notice is how hungry I am. I load up door-to-door dash to see that the only open restaurant is some fast food place called Spudsies. I load up their menu. Looks like all they have available is something called the Stupid Burger. What the hell is that? Sounds kind of weird. Order a Stupid Burger. It's really my only choice for food at the moment, and my stomach rumbles to remind me of how badly I need something to eat. Whatever it is, I just ordered it. I await to deliver as my stomach rumbles even louder. It takes surprisingly little time for it to get my dorm. There's a knock on the door. This is where I get the... Oh, Spotsies! I open it to my delivery guy. A red mannequin-looking character holds my food in his hands. Order 4! He's gone. I stumbled forward, catching my food moments before it splats against the ground and makes eating that much messier. That was strange. Still, at this point, I'm learning to simply not question the way things work at this school. I fucking hit my toe! Ow! Sorry, I freaking hit my toe. It's so painful. I go back to my dorm and unwrap the burger. There's a weird pink sauce dripping from the patty. Huh, that must be what makes it stupid, I guess. My stomach rumbles again to remind me that I'm too ravenous to even think about another decision. I take a big bite of the burger and another, and another, and another, and another. Before I know it, I've completely eaten it up. I attempt to get up, then suddenly, the room starts spinning and stretching, just sort of moving, and this is weird. Everything is so funny. The room is funny. My bed is funny. Wow, that was a really good burger. Suddenly, I hear another knock on the door. 1 second. I shout a little louder than I mean to. I try to regain my balance and I pick myself up off the floor. But it's no fair because the room is still spinning. Come on, room, stop spinning. Another knock at the door. Ah, fuck it. Let yourself in. I'm now close to the door and the room isn't slowing down anytime soon. Lying down on the cool, welcoming floor seems like the right move. Luckily, I must have forgotten to lock up after getting my food because my favorite bunny walks into the room. Wow. Jax! Wait, weren't we not friends? He regards me with a skeptically raised eyebrow. Are bunnies supposed to have eyebrows? He sighs. Ugh, what the heck have you gotten into? He's so tall. I barely come up to his ankle. Or is that because I'm on the ground? Tall bunny. Tall bunny alert. Tall bunny spotted. You get taller. You get taller or something? I tilt my head to the side to get a better look at him. He looks annoyed, but concerned? Is my Jaxie boy worried about me? Sit up. Are you drunk or something? Drunk? No way. You're drunk. You. The words don't come. Jax gets down to my level to try to sit me against my bed, but I push him away, laughing. Just. He struggles to get a good hold on me. Sit down. Even as he manages to force me into an upright sitting position, my hands flail out, pushing his face away from me. No! I shout, pouting for a moment before I try to crawl away. You're drunk and mean. Jack sighs his hand back up, giving up for the moment. What am I even doing here? Then he speaks up. I brought you food. Since you missed lunch. He emphasizes the last word of each sentence, pointing the exaggerated weight to the bag in his hands. He shakes his head as I keep lolling my head from side to side, fascinated by whatever he's trying to do. Whatever happened, you're too messed up to even eat, right? He folds his arms and turns away from me. But I have a real truth bomb ready for this mean bunny. But you don't want me a friend though. The last word comes out as a mix of words, but I'm trying to be serious as I stumble over my own words. You hate me. I emphasize the word hate, putting as much of my fleeting breath behind it as I can mutter. Whatever was in the burger is wearing off enough for me to stumble to my unsteady feet. Jax is impressed that I managed to stand up but doesn't acknowledge the huge truth bomb I just dropped. I try to take a step forward, my knees wobbles dangerously, and I almost fall over. Careful! He flinches, almost reaching out to catch me, but I catch myself. What the heck is up with you? You're going to hurt yourself. Just sit down. He shouts at me urgently, but I'm too deep into telling it like it is to let him distract me. Say it! Say you hate me! I swing useless floppy hands at his cartoony rabbit face. He doesn't even have to try to dodge a single one. Hey, watch it. Catches my wrist in his hands. Did I just smile? Let's stop. Let me drink. Woo! Would you stop that already? He tightens his grip, making me his captive. Listen to me right now. He manages through heavy breaths. We are going to move you to the bed. We're going to sit down. Then you are going to go to sleep. He didn't say he hated me though. So you don't hate me? Again, my words start merging inside my clumsy mouth, but the meaning is there. My anger subsides as I look into his beautiful yellow eyes. You love me? Don't you? I inch closer to his face. Jax blushes furiously. What are you talking about? You would definitely curse. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? He shouts at me. No! No! I feel like if we kiss him, we're not gonna be talking. It's too early. If I look away, we don't have a chance. Like, oh, kiss him. I lean in. I feel the sparks flying between us. This must be the feelings he was trying to fight this whole time. No, he was not. Could it be he was pushing me away because he really felt this way? I feel hot and lightheaded. But before our faded lips can touch, oh, we weren't able to kiss the fucking bitch. I feel my body go weak and give out. Oh, man, we passed out. I wake up in my bed the next morning. The covers over me as if nothing happened last night. Did anything happen last night? My memory is all fuzzy. I ate a burger and then Jax was there. Jax! I sit up straight in my bed and do a quick scan of my room, but it's completely empty. Could it just be a dream? I notice a bag on my desk. Food? Guess some of it wasn't a dream. I rack my fuzzy mind to try to remember what happened. I come up empty-handed. I have to get ready for school anyway. I stumble out of bed, my head throbs with pain. This is not my finest moment. I manage to get dressed in my uniform and grab my things before stumbling out the door. It's like me, like after a drink, night drink, but I don't do drinking anymore. Maybe occasionally, yeah. But before, ooh, wowzy. Girl, you should stop drinking. Approaching the school, it seems like every other student is coupled up with another one, chatting away as they head class for the day. I look for Jack's no avail. But what would I even do if I saw him? Talk to him and pretend nothing happened? I can ignore the thoughts swimming around my head, keeping me too distracted to pay any real attention in class. For his part, Jax is a no-show this morning. For the next activity, from pairs, Mr. Kinger says. Then his eyes catch me in my isolated corner and the empty seat next to me where Jack should be. Oh, it looks like we're missing a student. It's like spotlights focus on me, all eyes focus on me in my humiliating solitude. I feel like I'm going to cry and then... Hey, Luca. Want to join me in Ragata's group? Yes, please! I love my women! Her smile is awkward but friendly. I almost want to lash out at her, say something like, being alone is better than being with a lame-o like you. But I'm too miserable to really put that to words. And her kindness is genuine. Oh, come on. You can sit next to us. Even Ragata gives me a shy smile. I love Ragatha. Like, for real, I love Ragatha. At first, I wasn't able to, like, appreciate her, like, a first episode. I did feel bad for her. What happened to her, like, on the first episode. But yeah, I really do appreciate her along the way. Okay. I shuffle over, leaving my dignity behind me. Hey, guys? There's a few moments of awkward silence. Oh, God. I feel like the worst person in the world for ruining their projects. Hey, Luca, how you doing? You seem kind of off today. She trails off, giving me another awkward smile. Oh, sorry. Did something happen between you and Jax? I really can't do Pomni. She has like a clean voice. Ragata shoots her a look. Pomni! Pom. Huh. Then she fixes me with a gentle look. Did something happen though? I roll my eyes and swallow my sadness. That obvious? So maybe it's time to get this off my chest. Oh, we got into a huge argument yesterday over that prank we pulled. I still feel really bad about messing everyone's projects, and then when Kane punished me, Jax just walked off. And he acted like it was messed up for me to accept him to share the same blame with me. We were both upset. Said a lot of things. I just wish I hadn't told him how mad he made me. Omni puts a hand on my arm. That's not fair to you. You're allowed to be upset and talk about things with your friends. Ragata nods. Yeah, Jax is kind of a person to really talk about those kind of feelings with. She seems to almost be speaking to herself, looking into the distance. Omni shoots her a look before continuing. He sort of puts up walls with that kind of stuff. Why? Has he really not made any friends with anyone in this school? He used to have friends here. Did? Ragata has my full attention. It was... She pauses a moment, rubbing her forearm. A while ago. Oh, Ribbit and Kaufmo! Back then, we... Oh. How did... Back then, we were all friends. Kaufmo and Ribbit were closest friends though. They really brought everyone together. But one day, one day something happened. We lost them, and Jax closed himself off. He took it really hard. By the way, this is not a spoiler. If you haven't watched the series. What happened? Ragata and I exchange a look before Ragata leans in and whispering under her breath. Out of school suspension. Is that supposed to be scary or sad or something? So I guess that's why Jax is the way he is. Just doesn't want to get hurt again. I understand. So I think I do. If it makes you feel any better, him not being here is kind of good sign. How is him avoiding me a good sign? Well, he cared enough that he had to take some time off. Jax likes to run away from his feelings or what, so whatever happened, it affected him enough to skip class today. Cogs in my head start running. Is everything she said true? All that we did together? Been trapped in a supply closet? Pulling that prank, all the awkward pauses where it felt like we were both holding back. So, something was there. So, what? You think I should go after him? Omni ponders for a moment before peering over at art features. Well, someone once told me, the worst thing you can do is make something think they're not wanted or loved. She looks back. I'm really trying my best. I really need to rewatch Tadsy. I really need to rewatch Tadsy. I think it's worth a shot to try and patch things up with him. I stand up suddenly, surprising the two girls in front of me. You're right! He needs me right now. Thanks, Pomni. I sprint out of class even as Ragata and Pomni look on shock. Very smart, Mr. Kingers too, confused to tell me to sit back down as I leave the classroom. But where would Jax be? There's no way Kane would just let him skip school. I rack my brain. Is it outside? Imagine you're in a wide open... Yeah, okay. Rooftop. Never mind. Not in the... Was that his happy place? I don't have time to think of another place. First fall of... First fall air blows out of the door as I push it open. Jax is here, looking out the view. He turns to face me. Jax, I know you don't see me as your friend, and that's okay. But I'll always think you as my friend. Just like, I can't imagine you like me. You can't make me not like you, I call out to him. As much as as much as you push me away, try to make me hate you, I won't do it. I feel like he's just gonna push us away, like, come on! Or like, the usual thing he would say, like, oh my god! This is about choo-choo-choo, something like that. Forgot his script. I'll always come back. I'll always come back. Even if you think I'm just crazy, I'll never stop trying to be your friend. So no matter what you do or say, you won't get rid of me, Jax. For better or worse, I'm here to stay. He gives me a confused look. That got kinda creepy there at the end. His characteristic smirk returns to his face. If you're that obsessed with me, I guess I'm really stuck with you. He sounds kind of relieved. Walks over to me, putting a gloved hand on the top of my head. Stalker. Smirks down to me. I smile back at him, flashing a little. What, will things go back to normal now? So, Jax. The tall purple rabbit looks at me. Yeah. I can't remember everything that happened last night. I ordered some kind of burger and you were there and nothing happened. He interrupts me, putting a glove around over his mouth. I managed despite his attempt to silence me. You ate a bad burger, he says, pulling his hand away from my mouth. Why do I remember you there? So many questions. You were just making an annoying amount of noise, so I went over to tell you to knock it off, and then he trails off looking away. Just don't order from there again, okay? Oh, come on, please tell me, I say, putting on the most pitiful face I can. Oh, okay, but you were on an absolute freak last night. His grin grows wider. You did horrible, horrible things. The kinds of things anyone would be scared about getting out. What did I ask? I didn't want to hear it anymore. His grin is just as wide. Well, anyways, I got something fun for us to do on our lunch break. Oh yeah? Well, about that... He looks at me, eyebrow raised. I wasn't able to read that shit. I accidentally pressed spacebar. His eyes go wide as he scowls down at me. What? Yeah, it was part of the disciplinary action for the prank yesterday. He crosses his arms. I don't want to do that. Well, it's not like you got punished yesterday. You can just meet me after school. Jax is already shaking his head. You're seriously going to pour your heart out to me, then ditch me for those losers? You could always come with me, I say, putting on my most pathetic face. Okay, I just wanted to say this. If ever I meet someone, a guy like Jax in person, I really wouldn't like to entertain them. Like, the part of him, like, being a freaking jackass, pranking and not even caring, even though that's just like him, what do you call this? I forgot the fucking term. What? I forgot the term, but it's related to, like, mirroring. Something like that. On the tip of my tongue. On the tip of my tongue. And I forgot. All smiles. Jack rolls his eyes with a sour expression. Alright, let's get it over with so Kane gets off your back and we can have some real fun. Her first stop is Pomni, the library. She spies us as we enter the library, making frustrated noises as she sorts among the books to cover her notes from yesterday. Pomni! She turns to face me with a tired sigh. Hey. She puts on an unconvincing happy face. What brings you two here? We're here to help. In any way we can. Sorry about the whole meat thing. Pomni turns to Jax. You're really gonna help, Jax? Jax gives me a dirty look. Yeah, whatever Lucas is. Well, I've been looking all day for Culture Festival books. I have no idea who organized these shelves, or how they were organizing them. I don't even know if I can find any new books after what happened yesterday. We'll find some. These I can do after she helped me go find Jax. We all start searching for books about culture festivals. Some of us, Jax, less enthusiastically than others. One shelf is devoted to corn recipes, and corn byproducts. Jax searches the bookshelf directly behind me. Find anything? Shakes his head. This library is so random. He nods. Another shelf has books with no common topic. In fact, the only thing they have in common is that their covers are blue. I throw my hands up in the air and groan in frustration. This could take a while. Hey, he pulls out a thick book with the title Celebrations of Culture, Festivals, Fairs, and Other Occasions, smirking as he waves it in my face. Where the heck was that? Between a bird-watching book called The Beginner's Guide to Vultures and a book about dry multure law? Oh my god, Jax, it's so big! What are you two doing over there? You gotta show up on me. What? I don't need to see... Oh! Where did you find this? Between a book about vultures and a Scottish law book. What the... No, you know what? That might be the most sense this library has ever made. He takes the book and skins the pages. This should be more than enough. She gives us both a relieved smile. You guys were really helpful. It helps but smile back even as Jack crosses his arms and gives us both the annoyed look. Thanks. I nod and smile as I tug Jack's weight. Hold on. I nod and smile as I tug Jax before he can undo all the good will he just learned. Helping others isn't so bad, huh, Jax? Speak for yourself. Next on the list is Ragatha. He's pacing the classroom maniacally. Oh, there is no way. I mean, no way at all I can get this all organized in time. Jax announces our presence. Hey, Raggy. Ragatha sees us reunited, and you'd think she just saw the girl from The Exorcist the way she regards us. Come on, you two. Haven't you done enough to our project already? I throw my hands up in a defense gesture. I promise we're here to help. Ragatha casts a glance of our way, mostly Jack's way, that says she doubts it. Come on, we're completely innocent. Why does he sound so unconvincing when he says that? Well, why are you saying it like that? I don't know. I elbow Jack's god, which has him doubted. I appreciate the thought, but I'm good. She says harshly, turning back to her clipboard. Come on, Ragatha, I have to do this as part of my punishment from yesterday, or Kane is gonna punish me. We'll do whatever we can help. She gives us a dubious look, but relents. Well, I mean, if you have to, and if Kane is going to punish you. If you don't, I guess I can give you something to work on. How about... She looks around. Oh, how about you to work on the info stall, just putting it together? I have a few other things I need to do, so I can trust you to do it. She motions to a series of wooden boards, staplers, and nails. Let me know if you need anything else, okay? She casts one vaguely distrustful glance at us before departing. Jax rolls his eyes when the door shuts behind her. What's her problem? He grins at me. I respond by starting to see how the stall is supposed to fit together, eyeing the best place to put the screws. Come on, you're really gonna put that thing together? I roll my eyes in response. The sooner I start, the sooner I'm done. Jax picks up a hammer and hefts it in his hands with a wicked grin. Or we could use this to break Gangle's mask. Jax. I keep trying to fit pieces together, applying a liberal amount of staples and nails. Sometimes when I ask for a tool, Jax hands it to me, but he does as little as he can without ignoring me. Still, it's better than the no help at all I was expecting. Take a step back and look at my handiwork. It definitely looks like a stall. I test some of the supports. Seems steady. Looks like we're good here. You know what this could use? As I already knowing the answer. A centipede. Just as he says that, Ragda walks in, her eyes go wide at Jack's words. What centipede? Well, Luke and I were... Nothing, just Jax and I are finished here though. If you think this is good. Good job, you two. There's no hint of surprise in her voice. Thanks. Then as an afterthought, and you too, Jax. If you guys have more time, I have a lot more I could use. Sure, has been fun, Ragatha. Catch you later. He grabs my wrist, pulls me out of the room before Ragatha can protest. Alright, we're next on this stupid punishment quest. Where next? Sorry, not we're. The art classroom. Jax rolls his eyes as I lead the way. We slide the door to the art classroom open. Gangle and Zubul are scribbling away, pushing out any art they can finish. Half-finished sketches litter the floor, marred by the single errant line or scratch out for being too poor quality to be submitted for the sculpture fair. I call out to them. Hey Gangle, hey Zubul. Gangle ignores me, but Zubul looks up, turning to us with a sour expression. Oh, what do you want? What do you two want? Jeez, why the cold shoulder, Zuby? Zubul's expression intensifies. What is it now? Didn't you two do enough yesterday? Look, Zubul, I'm really sorry about yesterday. Is there anything at all we can do to make it up for you? Zubul eyes me into Jax. I guess I can trust you, Luca, but why is he here? They point at Jax. Are you serious? Oh, are you seriously trying to tell me you're sorry, Jax? I didn't think you could feel sorry about anything. Nah, you're right. I'm not sorry about... About what? About what? Didn't see that. I clicked it again. Zubul's expression stays sour, but they turn to me, their gaze softening. Well, it's not up to me. It's up to Gangle. Maybe you can make things up to her. I turn to Gangle, who has stopped drawing to watch us intently. Gangle, I'm so sorry about yesterday. Can we help you with art? Gangle thinks about it for a second. You promise you and Jax won't mess things up again? Hey, I promise we won't. Okay, I guess you can help. Can either of you even draw? Think about it for a few moments. I'm honestly pretty bad, but Jax is alright at it. Jax looked at me like I just sold him out for a talent of silver. What? And when Mr. Kinger saw those sketches you were making in class, he thought so too. Zubul face palms. That face palm? Yeah. I can't believe I'm saying this, but here. They hand us a few large pieces of poster-sized paper. Do your best. We're trying to make us as many posters as we can for the festival. Yeah, we need to. I really can't do Gangles. A little more higher. We need to get people excited for the culture festival. Try something like this. Gangle lifts up a poster of the entire class rendered in a manga style. Big eyes, small mouths, and top reds. Whole culture festival. The proportion seems off. Ragata entirely isn't that busty. Oh, Gangle, chill out with Ragatha being so busty. I think Kane would have an issue if Pomni's skirt was really that short. But I get the spirit of her art. Oh, what? Seriously? I hate that. Zubul glares at him. We didn't ask for critique. Get to work, you two. Try to draw something, but I'm so nervous I end up just drawing a bunch of wiggly outlines, making no headway at all. Jax has already made impressive progress on something. Oh. Okay. The image is Jax holding a hammer, Gangle's mouse is shattered, and Zubul has been disassembled. The title is The Culture Fair is Sure to Be Killer. Zubul walks over to us to check our progress. So, how are you two doing over it? I throw my arms over Jack's offensive drawing. Hey! Oh, it's going good. So good, but don't peek. No spoilers. What's wrong with my poster? Oh my god, me. Read me. Chill. Seriously? What? You thought it was funny when when a truck was running over Ragatha. In class, Jax, this is something that everyone in school is gonna see. Jax grins. Good. They'll think it's funny too. And too distracted lecturing Jax to notice somebody sneaking up behind us. Oh. Her face falls as she looks at the drawing. See? Gangle knows what art is. Come on, give me your opinion. This is way too violent to put up at the culture festival, but your style is pretty good. How long have you been practicing this cartoon style? What? I mean, you clearly know your way around a pencil. Right now, Zubul has been alerted to something going on in our corner. Spying the drawing, they glare at Jack. Are you serious with this? They gesture to his art, then shrug. Angle is right though. This is better than I was expecting from either of you. Angle smiles despite herself. Have you been hiding your talents from us? Now Jack shields the drawing with his body. Alright, that's enough. You said it wouldn't work, so stop looking at it. If you join the art club, we could draw together more and something like real fear begins to sneak its way into Jack's expression. No. I'm not like you. Okay. Hey! We can just go to a different corner and keep working. Jax and I shared the rest of the day trying to make passable art. I struggled to make something that looks good, and Jax struggles to draw anything that would be appropriate for a culture festival. Despite our struggles, Gangle and Zubul look genuinely happy for what little help we can provide. Thanks. Even if you two didn't do too much. Gangle cuts her off. We really appreciate the effort. Gangle manages to smile. Anytime. Looking back at all the goods we did today, it feels like a weight lifted off my chest. And Jax, we'll keep a seat open for you in the art club. Jax just shudders as we depart the art classroom. In all honesty, I would love to spend time in the art club with Gangle and talk about anime stuff and other fixation. And I would definitely ask what's with the Ragatha thing. Just as we step out, the bell dismissed the class rings, and when we're out of earshot of everyone, Jack's eyes is sagging. That was exhausting. I don't know, that wasn't bad at all for me. Wait, can I... can I just do this for a thumbnail, I guess? Oh shit, yeah, I don't have a bottom. Ah, my wings. Gosh, maybe like this. Oh, let me bring myself back here. Okay. You know, there's other ways to have fun than just making other people miserable. I grin smugly, stepping closer to him. Before either of us can make another move, Kane appears from the thin air hovering in front of us.
That's an A+ job if I ever saw one. You managed to make up for all your pranks this week and then some.
You notice my purple companion.
And congratulations on roping Jackson to help you two. As a reward, I've cooked up a special vacation location for you two to visit.
The air above us explodes in a spray of colored confetti fluttering down like snow. I stick my tongue out.
Why would you do that?
Huh, candy confetti. Tastes like straight sugar as it melts on my sugar. On my tongue, sorry, not my sugar. Kane looks at me.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Then he gestures to a 3D model of a mall conjures from thin air in front of us.
Behold, the amazing digital mallscape. Come check if I've finished the homework, why don't you?
He winks at us before disappearing, leaving us strangely as he first appeared. A new location? Ugh, I'm all lame. Why didn't we get to pick? Yeah, I mean, I really was just completing my disciplinary action, so it's not like you usually get rewarded for doing that.
I guess so.
You wanna go?
I'm almost scared to ask. You already asked.
Duh. Okay. Duh, anything that's a break from this boring old school. I'd probably visit a doctor's office if it meant getting out of here. I meant, you know, do you wanna go together? I'm good. I look up at him on the verge of tears. Why? He struggles to respond before I can start actually crying. Jeez, I'm kidding. Come on, how about we go tonight? But we have school tomorrow. Jeez, who are you, Ragatha? Alright, okay, we'll go tonight then. I grin up at him, barely able to hide my excitement. Looking through my dorm, I realize I don't actually have anything to wear to the mall tonight while I spend time with Jax. I would have thought my parents would send me some of my clothes, but I'm starting to doubt whether they even remember me. As I reluctantly pull on a fresh uniform, I suddenly think that there will be a clothes shop so I can pick out something new. Oh, I head out of my dorm with a sigh of resignation as I make my way to the mall using a Wacky Maps app on my Wacky Watch.
Make a left right here.
There's only one voice, and try as I might, it can't be disabled. In fact, the voice can't be dialed below max volume on the Wacky Watch. The best I can manage is pressing an apologetic and over it as a Principal Kane's muffled voice marks out this direction from it.
In a half mile, make a right.
I'm relieved when I finally get there. The mall is large. It's a few stories tall with a big glass roof. As I enter, I see a few glowing storefronts and some furniture set out in sort of lounge area. I face palm as I realize I never asked Jax exactly where in the mall we should meet up. I tap my Wacky Watch. No messages from Jax, sorry. Just as I sit down on a bench to collect my thoughts, a familiar voice calls out to me. Yo, Luca. Hey, Jax. He's already wearing a new set of clothes. Looks cool. Nice fit. I just have this lying around. His words may be humble, but his confident posture betrays how much he liked the compliment. He casts a mildly disapproving glance my way. So, are you just wearing your school uniform? He tilts his head with a sardonic grin. Don't tell me you didn't have anything else. I nod. That's so lame. Can't believe Kane didn't even give you an alternate wardrobe. Well, we're at the mall anyways. Can't we just go pick something up? His grin widens at my embarrassment before diffusing the tension of ruffling my hair. Sure thing. Where you wanna go? Spicy subject. Air ladyships enigma? Trendsetters? I wanna see the reaction if we go to spicy subject. But I also wanna go to her ladyship enigma? Like, I'm curious, whatever spicy subject is. Holy shit, this is my fucking style. Jax walks with me as I walk to the all blacks. Oh my god, that's so cool. I picked the one that I really like. I like those clothes. Oh my god. That one with the skirt and that boots. And with that hoodie. Oh, banger. Faded fluorescent buzzing from the red sign above the store. An impressive array of band shirts and black clothes filled the display windows. Wow, you're the edgy sort, huh? Didn't expect that. Oh, I'm full of surprises. I grin playfully at Gax, who rolls his eyes. Whatever you say. He seems skeptical, but the smile doesn't leave his face as we walk in. Oh, banger! Damn, look at that! The bear freaking bag. Not really overalls. Yes, I like this place. I really like this place. If I were to have like an actual, what do you call this, background overlay for my stream, it would be something close to this. Because I really like anything that is alternative looking. Punk rock and alternative music play from the speakers. There's an entire wall devoted to silver piercing. You should get one. Jack picks up a belt from a shelf. Whoa, I think this might be more studs than belt. I find a black jean jacket with tears on the arms. Wait, hold on. There we go. I find a black jean jacket with tears on the arms on a rack and check the tag. Perfect, it's my size. Pull it out, holding it in front of me. What about this, Jax? He regards me for a moment. That's pretty intense. It's hard to tell from his tone or face if he means that as a good or bad thing. Play it safe, I put it back on the rack and keep searching for an outfit. Jax has found the band shirt section. He holds up a shirt with a picture of the band diminishing, what the fuck? Their lead singer Amelia Adam is wearing so much of foundation she looked like a ghost. Listen to these bands. I nod, excited. Oh yeah, I'm still super into our alchemical our alchemical romantics and somnolescent with singers. I used to be into brainless self-satisfaction. I know these bitches, I know these bands, but they're sort of problematic these days. Oh yeah, heard about that. He picks up another shirt. Wow, Analog Head. Didn't expect to see a classic like them here. My eyes light up. I love Analog Head. Jackson's shirts seem peak, but he plays it cool. Yeah, but hey, they have some good songs. I didn't know you were a fan too. Well, I guess I'm full of surprises too. Would you want to listen to them together sometime? He stands up and looks away coolly. After a bit of searching, I decide on an outfit with striped sleeves, 3 belts, and black platforms. Wow! I like that. Once I finish paying for everything using Wacky Pay, I head to the dressing room and change into my new clothes. Jax waits patiently outside, scanning the wall of designs for the various graphics tees they sell here. After I finish changing, I open the door. So, how do I look? He scans me up and down before giving me a grin. Pretty cool. Can't help but blush. So, what do we do now? I don't know. The mind races that Grin gave me isn't helping me keep my thoughts clear at all. Finally, I think of something food court. Food! Jack scouts an eyebrow. Oh, what? You wanna get some? Still look confused. Ah, stupid. Say it all together. You wanna get some food together? Sounds good. We head to the food court. Various restaurants offering international cuisine advertise their offerings, filling the food court with a heavy aroma. Where are you getting food? I spy Uncle Ariel's pretzel stand. My mouth is already watering. There, I say, pointing to the neon pretzel above the pretzel stand. I pick out an almond pretzel. Oh, that's so good. Jack gets a cup of cup full of pretzel dogs as we find an empty table. I take a big bite out of pretzel as I look across the table at Jack's. He hasn't even touched his pretzel dogs yet. Having fun? I swallowed the big bite of pretzel before responding. Yeah, I am. Are you? I know we haven't pulled a prank or anything all day, but I just like spending time with you. Before I can demand a response, Jack stuffs a few pretzel dogs in his mouth, thinking a bit before responding. I guess I'm wondering why a mall. What? They can make like anything, I'm pretty sure. Why make a mall as the new location? I shrug, taking a bite of my pretzel. I don't know. He said it was for us. Maybe it's supposed to be educational or something? Jax rolls his eyes. What's educational about a mall? Just mindless, you walk around, you look at stuff, maybe buy something and walk out. But there's pretty much always something everyone's at a mall. I say, swallowing my bite of pretzel. What are you into? Violence. Oh, right. Where could I find something like that in a mall? Got it! I grab his arm as I stuff the last of my pretzel in my mouth, dragging him into a dark part of the mall. Arcade! Various multicolored lights flash from game cabinets. The arcade! I look up at him grinning. Wait, hold on. Let me save this. Jax looks down with a skeptical grin. You really want to see me let loose in here? He cracks his knuckles. Alright, don't say I didn't warn you. Prepare to get your butt handed to you at every game. I smear back. Oh yeah? I like you. I like to see you try. True to his words, Jax humbled me in every game we played. Even the kitty game, Bring Cake to the Picnic, he managed to outscore me 20-1. How are you that good at video games? I warned you. He signs clearly happy with himself. Just had a lot of time to practice. I spent a lot of times as a kid loitering in arcades. That might be the first thing he told me about himself. I'm stunned for a moment that he's so open with me. But he notices my expression and retreats back into himself, looking down at his wacky watch. But whatever, it's late. Let's go. I frown. Oh yeah, I guess so. You think they'll close soon? Probably. We head back together. When we get to my door, I pause a moment. Do things really have to end here? This is me. I chuckle nervously. I had a lot of fun today, Jax. I look up at him, looking for any reciprocity. Nope, just stone-faced Jax. There's an awkward pause, but for a few moments, I think he's just going to ignore me and then... Luca, his tone is severe. Yes, Jax? He turns his gaze from me. How did you know? How did I know what? How did you know where to look for me today? Oh, it was just a hunch, Jax. Before I can keep talking, he closes the gap between us, his hands slamming to the frame of my door on either side of me.
hitting me. Oh! Putting the place as it leans in my face. Hello! We're ugly as fuck work ball. You know what? Let me be in character. I'm gonna be YN. I'm gonna be YN. See? We're YN right now. Why is YN bald? Like, why can't we just give them a neutral hair? What is your game? You just obsessed with me or something? Or aren't you just treating me like everyone else? Why do you keep coming back after I treat you? He stops himself before continuing. I can make your life really difficult and painful. I don't care! Hurt me, Jax! Oh! He shakes his head, laughing manically. What the heck is wrong with you? His fist, his fist stamps into the door behind me. He eventually relents, turning away from me again. Look at people who try to get close to me. People who want to get close to me, they just end up getting hurt. He gives me a tired half smile. Just walks away, leave me alone. They go back. I can go back. I can go back. Hold on. I'm gonna save that. Wait, let's go back. Can we go back? Can I save this? We can save this. Okay. You know what? We should continue with the Hurt Me Jacks. Like, Hurt Me Jacks? Ew! Don't do that! Don't do that! Disgusting. Oh, I just went through me. Did you hear what I said? Please, you didn't hear anything what I said. Oh, also, yes, I'm bald. I'm becoming YN. Why are you I'm YN. I am YN. And YN is bald. He eventually relents, turning away from me again. Look at people who try to get close to me. People who want to get close to me. They just end up getting hurt. You know what? I don't care. Hurt me. Freaking hurt me. He gives me a tired half smile. Just walk away. Leave me alone. He turns away from me, leaving for his storm. Jax! I call out to him from the balcony, but my words fall on deaf ears as he turns his key into his doors. I'm going to be there tomorrow, the culture fair. He pulls the door open. I want to go with you. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. What the fuck? It's so quiet. And then he slams the door behind himself without responding. Okay. Anywho, I hope you guys already ate your dinner. Or if you guys need a snack, go get some snack. Midnight snack. Let's go. I stand in the empty room hallway. Hallway? Hallway? Everything with Jax is such a roller coaster. Even today, he was finally opening up to me. We picked out clothes, ate pretzels, and when we get back to the dorm, he just shut me out again. Please don't shut me out again. Please don't shut the door or slam the door. Na, 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 na. Okay, let's not sing. I'm still recovering. For every step forward I take, it feels like Jax takes 3 steps back. I sigh as I unlock my door, frustrated. Don't worry, baby girl. We're gonna get that bunny ass. Okay, is the fight for this relationship, whatever it ends up being, going to be one-sided the entire time? Does he even want to be part of this? Does he feel for me the way I feel for him? Whoa, feelings. We feel. Oh shit. Oh! But today was fun. None of his immature, where's that, outbursts will take that from me, no matter how much he pushes me away. Tomorrow will have to be the moment of truth, no matter what that means for me, for us.
I close my eyes and settle into an uneasy sleep. Okay. We're still gonna be staying bald. Day 4 complete. Oh shit, we're in day 5. That's like the last day, I think. We will see what happened. The day of the culture fair arrives. I slip on my uniform and stand in front of the mirror. Where's the music? Today is the day. I still myself for the culture fair and seeing Jax again. And all of my unease last night, I did a lot of thinking. I need to tell Jax how I feel. We need our confession. We need to confess our feelings to our purple bunny. All this back and forth between us, him pushing me away, me pulling him back. Whoa. It's too much for me to handle. Maybe I should just be honest with him. That way we can at least make progress. The school is a buzz. Wow, I like it. Gangle and Zubul are at their assigned art stands, mingling with the students walking past and admiring the art. Despite the meat incident, they were able to pull off a half-decent art display. Omni is giving some presentation on a stage in an auditorium. I can even see Ragada bustling about making sure everything runs smoothly. I look around still, but no sign of Jax. Maybe he's really not going to show up today. Maybe he really meant what he said last night. My mind swirls with anxiety before suddenly it goes dark. Two gloved hands cover my eyes from behind. Jax! Guess who? Yeah. I can hear him with his actual voice. I should stop. Stop. The fucking funny fictional bunny. I really need to rewatch Tatsi. I'm gonna rewatch it with you, Ren. You can still hear this. I'm gonna rewatch it with you. I need to inject all my Tatsi uh hyperfixation again. I'm smiling. Stop. Okay. My heart jumps. My anxiety melts away at hearing his voice. Jax? He pulls his hands off my eyes, smirking at me coolly. You're good. I can barely contain my excitement, pulling him into a hug. You came! Jax looks around and laughs awkwardly, patting my head. Yeah. I release him from the hug, but still look up at him, beaming. He scratches the back of his neck. What? Oh! I thought, oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Well, I couldn't let everyone else have all the fun. So, what do we... Whoa! I grab Jax his hand and decided to pull him along behind me. Is that Jax in a maid outfit? Oh, Ragatha, damn. We stop by the art booths. Gangle is happily talking to customers as it looks like some of her art is selling. We approach the booth. Luca! And Jax? She drags his name, her tone cautions but also seemingly confused. Hi, Gangle. Your art looks nice. I say, eyeing a picture of what looks like Jax in a maid dress. Maid. Don't you? Oh, don't you know? I got it made. I may have to come back for that. Hey, is that? Jax points out a familiar piece of art hanging on the back of the stall. That's the art you drew yesterday. I say, leaning over the counter to get better look. Yeah, I didn't want to put it up, but Gangle insisted. Art is meant to disturb the comforted, and comfort that disturbed. So real, so true. So real, so true. So if you guys get uncomfy or like feel like disturbed looking at an artwork, that means it's working. Chisa is raising her ribbon. Her ribbon? I think that does the job. We put up some of Luca's stuff too. They gesture to a wall with some of my art pinned up.
We appreciate you guys coming back and helping us catch up, and it was the least we can do. Ah, Zuby, my heart is melting. Jax puts his hands over his heart dramatically. Zubo rolls their eyes before turning away. I was mostly talking to Luca. They turned back looking directly at Jax. You're pretty tolerable when you're not trying to ruin everyone's fun. You should try that more often. With that, Zubul turns away and returns to their stall.
Were you guys gonna buy something? There's a line forming.
Oh, sorry. He bought the freaking... Jax and I head further into the festival, passing by the auditorium as Pomni's coming down from the stage.
Hey, look at Jax.
That's so... Agatha.
Hey!
We gotta stop as Pomni runs up to us.
I'm glad to see you both made it.
Hey Pomni, what are you doing on the stage?
Oh, I guess Kane wanted me to do a presentation on culture festivals. Thank God you guys found that book for me yesterday, or else I would have been standing up there telling jokes or something.
That'd be entertaining. Jack smirks dryly.
Maybe, but still. Omni looks around and back at us with a neutral smile. I guess despite the meat mania, it all came together nicely.
Oh my god. Wait, hold on, let me drink.
We really couldn't have pulled it off without you guys either. You two make a pretty good team. I can't help but blush at Pomni's words. If only you used your powers for good more. Oh, she giggles. Anyway, what are you guys up to for the rest of the day?
I look at Jax, who in turn looks at me.
I really want to see what Kane whipped up for the food stalls.
I guess we're getting some grub.
Jax surprises me, this time taking my hand in his.
It's my turn to drag you around,
he says, suddenly gripping my hand and pulling me off towards the direction of the food stalls. I quickly wave goodbye to Pomni. See ya, Pomni! Pomni!
I love Pomni so much. I freaking love Pomni. Pomni! I love you! I love you!
As Jax pulls me off to the food stands, I laugh. You're gonna pull my arm off. Slow down!
How do you think I felt? Oof. Not looking where we're going, we accidentally run into
Jax! Luca! I'm glad you guys could make it, she says with the fakest smile she can muster. You're not here to cause trouble, I hope? Something like that, and then she says, wringing her hands. We were just heading to the food stands, nothing malicious, I promise. I say, trying to feed our innocence. Oh, right. Well, oh, no. I have to say I'm pretty surprised on how much you've actually been helping everyone here. It's a nice change of pace, I should admit. Even that sand you guys spilled for me was pretty sturdy. I really thought you'd leave a screw loose or something. She laughs nervously. Oh yay, of little fate. Jack smiles sardonically back. Agatha looks at me and Jax before noticing our hands still claps together. Ooh, she smiles warmly. Well, I won't keep you guys. Go enjoy the festival.
You're letting us off just like that?
I have a feeling you'll stay out of trouble, she says, looking directly at me. Oh, and Jax? It's nice to have you back.
Jax! We love how nice you are. With that, she leaves. Jax looks over at me. She can be so weird sometimes.
I laugh.
Make it to the food stalls. Everything looks and smells amazing. We eventually settle on a stand selling pretzel dogs, which I didn't know was part of the culture fair. But I do love me some pretzel dogs. We grab a few snacks and find a good spot to eat, somewhat secluded by a tree. As we sit down and finally have a moment to ourselves, my stomach suddenly twists with anxiety.
I had to tell Jax how I felt about him. Wait, is this it? I'm really happy you came to the festival for a minute. Oh, festival. Let me redo that. Holy shit. And let me bring back my hair. I'm really happy you came to the festival. For a minute there, I thought you weren't going to show. Of course I was going to show. We did all that work yesterday. It'd be kind of pointless if I didn't see it through, right? Yeah, true. Jax, I should just get it off my chest, right? I actually wanted to talk to you about something. Jax turns to me, tilting his head curious. Suddenly I feel warm and clammy. I well, I don't know how to say this, but my mind races with a million things to say. But ultimately I decided direct is best. Okay, I'll just say it. Jax is looking at me like I'm crazy at this point. Jax, I like you. Like you. And I like you a lot, like a whole lot. Not like too much though, not in a creepy way or a clingy way, just a normal amount of liking someone but still in a romantic way. I just think you're cool and funny, and I think about you a lot. I mean, not a lot, not too much. Jeez. Is it warm out here or what? Ew, we're ugly! We're ugly! Wait, let me. Now we're not. Oh my god, we're kissing Jax! But we're so ugly, bro. Damn. Jax suddenly grabs my chin and pulls me in for a kiss, completely making my mind go blank and my heart pound. We stay in the kiss for a moment before he relents, my face burnt like the ass. I barely think about anything. What? Huh? Jax laughs, though his face is flushed as well. Sorry, I just wanted to see how you'd react. Speechless, huh? Are you playing with me again? Jax. Oh no. Yes and no. Huh? My mind is spinning. Jax laughs again. Sorry, you're just so cute when you're flustered. I just poured my heart out to this fool, and he wants to play games? Two can play at that. I reach up and pull him into a kiss. Wait, we're gonna be bald again. This time deeper than the last. His body tenses up against mine but then relaxes. He melts into it. As we break away from each other, his face is bright red. What? I can hear his voice! Now, who's cute when they're flustered? Jax looks away, blushing a deep purple. Alright, you win. I like you too. I am just generally like feeling all. How do I don't even remember the English term for that. I know there's no English term for that, but like my heart is just doing a doki doki thing and giving me butterflies. Like in general, I'm not even like imagining like me and Jax. I'm not imagining that. It's just I'm imagining Pomni and Jax. My heart skips a beat at hearing those words. Unable to contain myself, I pull him into another kiss, this time falling over on him. I knew you liked me. I knew it. Jax is blushing mess underneath me. Okay, but not so loud. I still have a reputation to uphold, you know. Does this mean I can call you my boyfriend now? Whoa, chill. I guess. He rubs the back of his neck, looking away, but my mind and heart are aflame with excitement. I finally got him to say it. Oh! Hey, Zubi! Hey, Zubul! Hey, you two, are you... Zubul comes from around the tree to see us in our compromising position. Oh, am I interrupting something?
They say not sounding like they care much if they are, but trying to be polite all the same. Zubo! Jack shouts in frustration. Zubo, Jax just said yes to be my boyfriend. Oh, let's shut the fuck up, can we? I hug him tight. Oh. Oh. No fucking way. Look, are you sure you want... We pause to find her words gesturing in Jack's general direction. Jack's a partner? You know what? I can change him. Me like every problematic character. I mean, Jax is not really that problematic. Again, he's just part of the misunderstood club. But it doesn't excuse his fucking thickness, you know? Jax as a partner? Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Jubal throws up their hands defensively. Nothing. I'm happy for you guys. He scratched the back of their necks awkwardly. Are you to come to the fireworks display tonight? Ragada asked me to get a head count. Fireworks? That sounds fun. Want us in? Zubul nods and leaves us. Did you hear that? Zubul is happy for us. My lips curl into a grin as I tease him. I'm so going to get you back for that. Okay. You know. He says his hand cupping the side of my face. Now, where were we? He pulls me into another kiss. Whoa, stop kissing. And this is like freaking Marinette and freaking Adrian all over again. Kissing here and there. We stay under the tree for a little while longer before going to the fireworks show. Despite all the ups and downs, it was worth to get here. Jax and I may still have ways to go, but I wouldn't want to be with anyone else. We eventually part ways and return to our dorms. I walk to my room, still giddy from the day's earlier events. I pull a yukata from my clothing rack and start to get changed. Wait, is there always a yukata here? Yo, green? Why green? Why can't it be pink? I peer at the note on it. It's a gift? From Kane? Congratulations on getting close to the prickly pear cactus that is our Jax. It's come to my attention that you were even invited to the fireworks festival. Very impressive indeed. Well, you can just show up in your stuffy old school uniform, so I decided to give you a yukata for tonight's little outing. Have fun with it. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I shrug. Put my yukata on and wait for Jax outside my dorm. Is he also wearing one? When he sees me, he smirks. Ah, damn! I should shut the fuck up again. Wow, look, really got yourself all dolled up for some dumb fireworks just to show up for me? I should be flattered. I smirk back. Yeah, you should. I say, putting a hand on my hip. Jack shakes his head. Well, come on, let's go to the school since you want to tell everyone I'm your boyfriend so badly. This is really not so Jax. We walk hand in hand to the school entrance. Before we enter, Jack stops me. Oh, I got just one question before we go up there. I pause. Why me? I pondered at a moment, putting a finger to my chin while I really tried to think of the answer. I'm curious. Do people actually get like, I don't know. A lot of red flags are like, I don't know. No. Wait, hold on. Words. I've been seeing a lot of like lists of red flags, and some people say that it's a red flag if you cannot like answer. If someone asks you like, why do you like me? Why me? Something like that. Like, what if the person genuinely just really likes you? Loves you. And can... Is that like a red flag? I don't think... For me, it's not really a red flag. It's just... I don't know. How is it like a red flag? Red flag should be like... Super... Like, no.
don't know. Maybe everyone's is different. I've asked like a bunch of people and they all have like the different answers. Some of them agrees like it's a red flag. Some of them disagrees that it's not a red flag. But either way, here we go. I pondered a moment, putting a finger to my chin while I really tried to think of the answer. I mean, I got you in trouble, bailed on you, didn't really do anything for the culture festival. Why do you care? The answer finally comes to me. Because you're you. Jax looks confused. I guess, I don't know. I could tell there was someone genuine underneath it all. My old school, I was a loner and I would just ditch anyone who tried to spend time with me or make fun of them. But it was really lonely way to be. When I came here, I told myself things were gonna be different. I guess I just saw you. You reminded me of how I used to be. That reminded me how much I just wanted someone to talk to, and confide in and spend time with. For canon, this is so not Jax. Jax would be like, "You're stupid" or something like that. Why would you believe me? No, he's just gonna push you and push you away. Sorry if that's cheesy or whatever. Jax has been silent next to me for a while, but he finally meets my gaze. I wish he was like this with Pomni. God damn. My funny bunny heart. Nah. Rolls his eyes. I mean, I'm a loner because I'm a cool guy, and you were probably a loner because you were an awkward loser. Wow. Roll on my eyes at his obvious joke as he smirks down at me. But having you around does make things less lonely. So, let's go up there and make everyone feel jealous. Oh no. What? So, let's go up there and make everyone else jealous with how cool I made you. Oh, look at them! Ragged has a pink outfit. Pomni is also adorbs. Oh, look at Gangle, so pretty. And look at Zobel with her black fit. Jax, can you freaking move away? I want to see my girls. Kinger looks so adorbs. And while the others give us a wide berth, and while the others give us a wide berth, there's a sense of peace, or at least truce, that settles over the crew. As the fireworks go off above us, the oohs and ahs of our class, I realize something. I may have changed Jack some, but he also changed me. With time, more and more of my memories returned. I still haven't found a way out of the school yet, or back to our lives before. But as long as I have Jax by my side, I'll be alright. Story by Vocaster. Music by Big Gabunga. Art by Vocaster. Assets used, Clip Studio Assets, Free Pick. Assets used, Unity Assets, Moart, PG Volume 3 and 9. Made with Renpy. Thanks for playing. Thanks for making this game. And that is our Jax route. I would love to do Pomni's route, to be honest. But I did kinda... I mean, I feel like it's like going to be the same. Except, we're not gonna be pranking anyone. We're just gonna be very, very nice. And I feel like we're gonna be the one who's gonna get pranked. But anywho, again, this is the amazing digital dating simulator. And I really enjoyed playing Jax's route. And I feel like if I chose the other one, I want to see it. I want to see if we're gonna be talking. If I chose the other route for Jax. But I feel like I don't think that there is a good or bad ending. No, there is a good ending, but I don't think there's a bad ending because I haven't seen anyone comment about anything like bad. Let's check the album. Got Jax. We're so fucking ugly, damn. Image 2 of 2. Wait, we haven't. Wait. Is that it? Is that all of the pictures for... Dude, I need this. Can I save this? I screenshotted. I'm not sure if you can... Whoa. Again, we're so fucking ugly, man. Angle, Ragatha, Jax. Okay, we got Jax. Everything Jax. I'm gonna also check out the other routes for this. I wanna do Ragatha and Pomni so bad. Wait, do we have... Yeah. We're the only ones. We cannot rizz the teacher or Kane. But yeah, that is the amazing digital dating simulator. I hope you guys enjoyed me, I don't know, screaming over Jax. I really like Jax. I really love his character. And any character that is like Jax, I instantly adopt them. I have a bunch of like lists of people like Jax, so I don't know. I really am curious and really interested on those type of characters, like the pushy ones. Some of the characters that are pushy became like actually what do you call this, they've like turned their tables to become like less pushy and actually talk about their feelings. But yeah, if you guys, again, like, if you guys haven't watched The Amazing Digital Circus, you can watch it on YouTube, episode 1 up until 8, and episode 9 will come out this June 19th in I don't know which country, but June 20th on the Philippines, 6 a.m. if I remember it right, because that's when the episode 8 came out, like at that time. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a different time, but I do remember it's gonna be June 20th, this Saturday. So I really can't wait to rewatch it again because I've watched I watched Tadsy twice already in the cinemas, just for me to get the merch there. And the second time that I watched it was because I wanted to get Jax ticket collectible, so I could have my Funny Bunny stuff there. And that photo is posted on my Twitter if you want to check that out. And tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming it streaming again, not this game. It's called Skull Hotel, I think, if I remember it right. Skull Hotel, it's a horror game. And if you want to see that, don't forget to follow me here on Twitch and follow me in my other social medias to be updated. And I want to give an announcement that I am changing something. Not really a major change, but yeah, I'm gonna be changing something, and I'm gonna make another announcement for that once I finish it. So yeah, thank you again for stopping by, everyone. That's the Amazing Digital Circus. Oh no, the Amazing Digital Dating Simulator for you. And you can play the game on itch.io for free. And that is all. Thank you again for everyone for stopping by and for yapping and for the redeems. As always, I'll see you guys on the next stream. Yane! Wait, I'm gonna do this for YouTube. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Yane! Oh my god. Let me do that again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Janet, thank you, Rains. Whee!